All right. Of course. Sorry, guys. As soon as I hit start, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Hell of a way to start the stream with my cat suddenly decided to start chewing on every plastic bag up here. Yep. All right, so.
Or eventually.
What? Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So, where we left off with you guys, you were infiltrating the city, trying to find a boat or survivors, where you encountered a small group of survivors who were being harassed by a hobgoblin, a wizard, and some zombified displacer beasts and zombies themselves. And you did manage to rescue them, where the one gentleman, Charles, explained to you guys that he was helping people escape the city and that he could get you a few boats. And the other people were Jorah, a merchant, his young daughter, Carly, their puppy, Benny. And you did make a deal for some items with Jorah, as well as convince a little girl to give up her only possession of her long-lost mother.
I'll get over it. Builds character.
And where we left off was Charlie was going to lead you, or Charles was going to lead you through the city to the river where he had some boats stashed. In the fight, though, Fat Gus managed to not survive. But you still have Jeb with you. And Peaches also got extinguished. And unfortunately for you
Fact,
guys...
us, we hardly knew you.
Yep, that is truth.
Did Peaches pass on, or did he just leave?
He got caught in the area explosion as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so he got snuffed out. Unfortunately, that he wasn't a familiar that belonged to any of you, so there's no bringing him back for you guys. But he was just a familiar, so wherever Birdie is in the world, she knows that Peaches has passed on, and she's probably bringing him back as we speak.
They won't be happy about that.
We were gonna hang out a little bit just to make sure there was no other survivors. Would that be a short rest scenario?
You guys could take it. If you ask Charles, he's in a hurry to get to the edge of the river. He said once they get there, he doesn't care what you guys do. But right now, he would like to get to the boats.
Okay.
We should get to the boats. Hopefully get a long rest at the river end.
Get to the boats.
So Charles starts leading you guys through town. You can see that there are parts of the town that, like, look mostly untouched, for the most part. As you're leading them through, who is in the lead with Charles?
I'll walk with y'all.
Okay.
Take up the rear. Yep.
I'll limp in the back as well.
All right.
Buddy, you limping?
So Charles turns to you, Jay, as you guys are traveling, and he goes, "So you guys managed to defeat the general at the fort?"
Oh yeah, that was easy peasy. Nothing major.
How the forces from Greyhaven weren't able to do anything. How is it your small group managed to?
Oh, our guy Zed over there, he's really one-man army. He can take a whole army by himself.
Coughing up blood in the back.
Don't mind that. That's a side effect of it.
Yes. Side effect of what?
Oh, him taking on so many people at once.
Oh, well, I mean, you guys did put up quite a fight back there, but you did take quite a beating. But I definitely appreciate it.
Anything to save the people.
And he leads you through town. Jeb kind of bringing up the rear. Actually, I gotta see what kind of shape Jeb is in. Jeb is not in very good shape. He's barely keeping up with you guys. As Charles brings you guys down towards the docks, and he goes, "Just a little bit farther and we're there." And he leads you down the docks, more along like a shore, where you come off the docks. And he takes you over to where there is quite a lot of roughage growing. And once you get close enough, you can see that, like, kind of under these bushes that are growing out over the river a little bit, he has in there 3 boats. And he looks and he goes, "Well, either some of those forces that were fleeing found one of the boats, or maybe someone else had come over to help more people escape. I'm not the only one who's doing this. There's a few of us who are trying to lead people out. But as promised, we will take 1 boat. I might have to make 2 trips across the river. And you guys could have these 2 boats. They should be able to fit 2 of you comfortably, and maybe your small companion, that bush."
Anybody here know how to row a boat?
I mean, how hard could it be?
So Charles kind of looks at you guys like confused. He goes, It isn't too hard." And he like hops in one and shows you the 2 oars. He's like, "Just like this."
Oh,
And he mimics.
As he's starting to say that, Skrullis talks over him. He says, "I read it in a book one time."
I don't do water.
Well, yes. Well, your friend there in the armor might want to be careful in the boat as well. You don't want to sink. He laughs nervously.
Well, the last boat we were on did kind of get damaged.
Oh, so then you have been in a boat before?
Yeah,
Been in a boat, yes.
it was eaten by a kraken.
What? And the little girl goes, "Wow."
I told you, we're heroes.
Intriguing.
Sure you don't mean the Kraken of Kraken Bay?
Well,
As a matter of fact, we do. And I pull out like the book that I took notes on it, and like I'm showing diagrams and pictures of it.
Yeah. And in those notes, it does show that it like destroyed your boat entirely.
I examined those diagrams.
Yeah.
As the little girl goes, "Wow," I create a little minor illusion of the kraken to show her what it looks like. And there's also a little me stabbing it in the face.
Probably a picture of Zed throwing his javelin off the board.
The jab of lightning to the bottom of the ocean. Yes. Oh, you guys are mighty
Get that back,
adventurers
I can't
after all.
remember.
So, where is it you're heading with these boats? As Jorah and his daughter and the puppies start to get into the one boat.
I think we can be honest with them, right?
Sure, why not?
We're gonna go fight that Kraken again.
This time it's personal.
Crack into Electric Boogaloo.
So you're gonna
We're headed up the river.
upriver.
Yes.
That takes you to the Briarwood
But yeah, that's where we're headed.
or the
Tangle. Briarwood, Tangle.
Bull Briar.
yeah, not Briarwood. Yeah, you're right. It's,
I was gonna say, we go visit some famous people.
Yeah, where are we on the map exactly?
You are. Let me take you guys to the map. Whoop.
I keep getting confused on that.
You are literally New Regalport.
Oh.
And it is the Tanglebriar Forest. Yep. So
Ah.
you're literally right whoop, there. And you guys can see, like in the map where it shows a bridge, you can see that the bridge has been destroyed on the city side of it. Like
I see
someone
the
had
map.
smashed it up.
I don't see a map. I still see
Didn't
the.
I take you guys there? Oh, no, I didn't. Took just myself. There you go.
Take me down to Paradise City.
Yep, Tanglebriar right. Yep, there. Whoever
Still
picked it.
showing Dungeon in the Box.
Yep.
Oh, I got taken.
Everyone should have went with it.
Okay, now I see the map.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. It just took its time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so
right.
right.
So we're ping it
right
again. Yep.
Right there.
Okay. And we are trying to travel
Here.
here,
Yup.
there.
Yes, sir.
This guy, I got it.
What the hell's the point of even taking the river?
And the Kraken's right here.
Sorry to be the jerk face, but could you ping where we're at one more time? Is it the map just loaded? Okay. Word.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Ping.
One of these days, I still want to go down here to Fort Pratchett.
To where?
The Fort Pratchett down here.
Ah.
I'm assuming that's like box 12 or something.
Well, that. I don't know if it actually comes up in the adventures, but more than likely it's in year 2. Which would be after this adventure.
Assuming one of us makes it.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I was just trying to find the name of the elven city you guys are trying to go to. Because it's not written on the map. And I keep forgetting to write it down. Because they only mention it a few times. Let's see. You'd think that that's one of those places that they would have like highlighted
yeah.
in these books. But alas, they do not.
They're a loon.
Was it Sarah Loon?
I mean, as I type stuff, I have it as Sir a Loon.
That sounds right.
The brightest star. Center of the biggest kingdom of elves. It is cursed.
Yeah.
Those who stayed were transformed into paratins. Still, is that what we fought in the keep? Paratins?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna get there.
so those are those jerks.
That's funny. Like, I am finding all the other information you're saying, but not. There it is. Okay. Let me write it down. Yeah, it's SER, little mark above the R. And I lost it again. ALUN. Sarah Alun. Alright. But Charles and the others, they. Well, I wish you luck. The Tangle Briar is the home of all those monsters.
I want to do a insight check on Charles just to make sure that he's on the up and up, not like taking these people to get eaten or something.
Go ahead.
18.
Yeah, he seems to be on the up and up. He doesn't seem to have been asking for anything other than, like when you guys were traveling, he did turn around to make sure that everyone was okay making their way through the city. He hasn't given you any reason to think otherwise.
Well, we thank you, Charles. You've done a great deed to the entire world today. And I throw fireworks off behind me.
The little girl is clapping. The dog is barking.
Yes,
He needs a thunder
thank
shirt.
you as well. Thank you as well for some broken ribs, bad ankle. I think I'm missing a tooth now.
Well, that you should be thanking the creatures of Tanglebriar for.
No. I know what I meant.
Well, regardless, the city seemed pretty safe as we came through. Seems like most of the creatures have fled already. You could probably rest here along the shore, but I'm going to take them across the river and to safety, and then when I meet up with the others, we'll see about taking back the city ourselves. Thank you. And he starts rowing the boat out into the river.
I'm gonna turn to Skrilla with the little side mouth and say, "Yeah, I doubt they'll take it by themselves."
Yep, doesn't seem good.
What would you guys like to do?
After we took that night, after planting the tree thing, did we notice if any of the like gross growth was cutting back or dying or anything like that?
Yeah, like a lot of it, like you notice it's a slow process. It was immediate in the fort, but outside of the fort, you do notice like vegetation is returning. It doesn't look as gross. There's less of a grayness to the world as it seems to be making its way from the fort and out.
Was the fort the source of the grossness, or was it coming from the Tanglebriar and like overtook the fort?
The major source you ran into was that tree growing underneath the fort.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the general, the two-headed giant, was growing some more trees in pots.
Oh, so they might have.
Skrilla took those ones out.
Yeah. We might encounter more of those trees. We don't have any other bits of acorn or something to grow from that big tree, do we? Or does anybody know any sort of horticulture? I don't know what the word is. Plant magic.
Zed might know a thing or two.
I wonder if there's a way we could take a clipping or something, or maybe like a seed from that tree, just in case.
Well, technically we have a second seed.
We have an acorn, right?
Oh yeah,
Isn't
we
it
have an acorn.
What you talking about, Willis?
Jay, what was it you brought with you from whatever dimension you came from?
Oh, you talking about my beautiful acorn?
Yeah, that thing. Where'd you get that?
From a witch that was underneath the sewage area, I believe. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, it was
What, a wit?
a dryad living underneath the city.
We didn't see any of that.
Yeah, I promised her I would plant it and it would grow anew. I'm still on that.
Did they say what it does?
It's I believe, if I remember correctly, a new druid tree.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, they gave it to me to protect and plant. I don't know why they trusted me, but yeah.
She had asked you to plant it somewhere beautiful.
I shall.
So you guys gonna take your short rest here along the shore?
I would prefer it.
Yes.
If you guys
Time-
take an hour to
time-
rest, go ahead.
What time of day is it?
If you guys take an hour to rest, it'd probably be a little past noon before you start traveling again.
Can we take 2 hours by chance? 2 hours and 10 minutes by chance? Anybody have a problem with that?
Nope.
Seems very specific.
I'd like to rest, but I'd also like to resummon Fat Gus, which takes an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, shit.
Sounds good to me.
So let's do short rest first.
Yeah. Girl nods and sits back and pulls out a book and starts lazing under a tree.
Okay. Apparently, I have to fix Jeb.
Alright, well that works. Well,
There we go.
I'm
This is
rolling
all
like
of them.
shit.
Same. Remember, everybody gets from my healing Song of Rest. Everybody gets an extra D6 hit points.
oh yeah.
Sweet.
That's my last one. So,
Nice.
Might as well throw Warlock in. There.
I don't like that it doesn't automatically heal you.
So what you guys can do, when you're on your character sheet and you hit short rest, when you click on the amount of die that you're gonna use, right under it, it'll say, like 4d10 and the little heart symbol. You click on that, as long as the check mark is clicked under the recovered, it'll automatically apply it.
Okay.
Okay.
Say that again?
Okay, I see it.
So Jeb's got 17. Jeb got back.
I'm just gonna
He's
take
good
them
with
all.
that for now.
I had to use all my healing die.
That's what I'm doing right now.
You know what? Maybe Jeb will use one more.
Goodness.
Oh,
Brought
as
me
we
back
did,
to full.
as we did the short rest. I'm back at full,
There we go. Jeb's back at full.
and you see
Nice.
my fur start coming back.
Your
I
man
no longer,
fur.
yes, I no longer look human.
And then for that second hour, I'm just doing a little ritual thing. I bring out a little copper
Oh.
brazier that I brazier. Bring out a copper bra, Madonna style, wear it around. Resummon Fat Gus.
Okay, you're gonna have to mark off 10 gold pieces off of your inventory, though.
Yep. Ain't no thing.
Yep, and you're doing it as a ritual.
Yep. Fat Gus is back, and he immediately climbs up Zed's shoulders.
How you doing, little buddy?
So it's funny. I rolled the dice for Jeb, the third dice to heal him, like how Mikey told me to do it, or how Zed told me to do it, and it didn't show up in the chat, but all the other rolls did.
Yeah, it sticks just to that, because it's whatever has the little B on it will get sent to Roll20.
Okay.
So like if you hit the roll hit die button instead, it would show up there, but it only does one.
Yeah. All right.
I'm learned.
So your rest goes by pretty uneventful. You guys take 2 hours and 10 minutes as opposed to an hour. And you don't hear no signs of... You barely even hear any wildlife or birds currently.
So the survivors got across the water.
Yeah. You did watch as they made it across the river, and you've seen that there is a similar area on the other side of the river where there are like small trees that are growing like at an angle kind of over the water, where he tucked the boat up underneath, and you didn't see the boat after that, but you did see them sneak off into the woods on the other side.
Okay.
How far across is the river?
It's pretty far. Like for you guys, like the distance of like the Allegheny River, or like for Jay, like the Rockford River. Like it's a legit river. You know, not a stream.
I'm fucking done.
Already, we just
700.
started.
700 feet.
That sounds about right. It'll look different in battle maps, though.
It'll be 4 squares. Well,
And you see Jeb like had planted himself in the pot, and his leaves all look better and fresh and green, and he looks good and rested to go as he takes his little pot full of soil and shoves it back inside himself.
yeah, I figured I'd give him a little bit of water too, fresh water, if he wants it.
He appreciates it. And Fat Gus has returned to the party.
Fat Gus leading the way.
Woo!
Is Fat Gus still look the same, or?
Oh yeah, he still looks the same.
Okay. So just a chubby squirrel.
Yep.
So if you guys are going to begin your journey up the river, question is who's getting in what boat?
Do we want to like balance weight or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could fit 2 humanoids comfortably.
Well, I'm short. I'm only 4 foot high.
All right, who's coming with me? And Skrilla starts climbing in a boat.
All right, Jeb hops in the boat with you, Skrilla.
Well,
I guess on the other boat.
Okay, so then Trag and Zed, which boat are you guys getting in? You have the J boat and the Skrilla boat.
I'll go with Jay since Jeb's in the Skrilla one.
All
I
right.
don't know how much the bush weighs.
I'll get it with Skrilla. So we have the 2 tiny people in one boat, the 2 taller people in the other boat.
So
We balance this really well.
Fat Gus is getting in the boat with you, Trag.
He's in the boat with Zed, so
Okay.
he's hanging with Zed.
So now who's going to do the rowing?
Not it.
I'll row.
Well,
Trag's got his finger on his nose.
I'll
Alright.
attempt to row.
Skrilla says, "You digging for gold?"
All right, so I got you guys organized in the boats the way you want. As you guys cast off and start to make your way up the river, Skrilla rowing one boat and Jay rowing the other boat.
Yes.
And you're looking at probably like 2 weeks of travel via river. And you can feel the orb pulsate in your bag, Skrilla, as you take it out to look at it. The arrow is now changed and it is pointing upstream.
Hey guys, I think we're going the right way.
Good, because I'm just rowing, following you.
Yep, wake me when we get there.
So as you guys are rowing the boat upstream, the weather's good. You are fighting the current, but it's not a strong current. As it starts to get later in the day, as dusk starts to appear, you do see like a fog rolling in over the river ahead of you. And as you guys get closer to the fog, you see a boat similar in size to the one you guys were on, traveling the opposite direction towards you. And there is a robed, hooded man, what looks like a man, and instead of using paddles, he has a large stick, kind of like a boat out of Venice or something, as he's making his way downriver. And you do see that the hood looks in your direction, and he is making his way towards you guys.
I'll try to look at him closer.
Okay. And he's literally just on the edge of the fog as it's rolling in.
I got an 11.
From this distance currently, it just looks like a person in a tattered robe. You guys have a particular order the boats are in, or are you guys side by side, or?
Well, I was perfectly fallen, so I would guess I'm behind them.
Okay. So I'll put you just slightly behind them. So the man is making his way towards the boat with Skrilla and Trag in it. Jeb currently, you can't see the berries. He just looks like a bush growing out of the front of the boat. And I guess Trag is trying to hide?
No, it's
Oh, Fat Gus. Okay.
Of course, he's trying to hide in like this beacon of shining armor.
Yeah. So he's trying to hide inside Zed's armor.
Yeah, it's like tucked in. There's a tail hanging out of Zed. He looks like he has a rat tail.
Are you showing us a map at the moment?
No. No, I'm just describing this.
As he comes by,
He is currently within 40 feet of you guys.
okay, Skrilla wants to yell out, and I say, I lean over my shoulder to Drag, and I say, check this out. And I want to talk like try to talk like the captain that gave us the ride to Kraken Bay. I'm trying to sound like a seasoned like mariner.
Okay.
What was his name? Old Slew or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, old Slew.
Can I, as I see this boat approaching us slowly, can I slide into the water and hide underneath the water as he approaches?
Yeah, you can try. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. I assume you're gonna like hold on to the boat though?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let me mark that down.
You're about to do the end of Friday the 13th on this dude.
Yeah. I'm only going to assume that Zed now needs to take over the paddling.
In Zed's head, he's like, "Great, they're gonna leave me again."
So what are you saying to him, Skrilla?
I'm just trying to use like what Skrilla thinks is like Mariner speak.
Oh, so you're like, yo
He's
ho
just like,
there.
yeah, like ahoy, matey.
Yeah. All right, give me a performance check.
I'm gonna reach out and give you a little back rub to give you guidance on this, so you get an extra D4.
Yep. Which he's gonna need.
Well. Let's see. Where's the dice? Huh?
Ooh.
Shout out. How's your poop deck?
Yikes.
I yell, ahoy, matey, and I just slip and like fall on the deck of the boat, like, and it's barely even like going, you know.
I have a question for you,
No.
Jeff. Do you keep resetting like roll 20? Because it keeps moving your name to the bottom of the screen.
Oh, I have reset it a couple times.
Okay, just checking. I did bring up a map for you guys, by the way. But yes, so you're like, ahoy, me matey, avast there, and whatever other words you can think of, you've heard Slew use.
Guys, it's the DM.
Oh no!
The robe figure kind of like just nods at all of you, and he points in your direction, and you hear him in a raspy voice. He goes, I believe you have some coins, tokens, for me to return to the Frozen Prince.
Oh, hey. How you doing? Who are you?
I have no name.
How do I know? I wanna I am up. Do a percept or what is that? Insight.
Insight? Go for it. Yes, if you must call me something, you may call me loyal.
Rand. Only one person's trying to get that.
Yeah.
I will move him a little bit closer.
Sounds good to me. I'll toss him. I think I only have one on me though. Yeah, I only have one on me.
You gonna wait till he gets closer to the boat?
Yeah, I
Let me
guess
move Jay
so.
a little
'Cause I
bit
don't want to lose it.
Ye of little confidence.
Move you guys around a little bit in that boat. All right.
Oh wait, I'll mage hand it over to him.
Okay, just the one coin.
Did anybody else have any?
The soul coins?
Yeah, the soul coins.
I have one.
All right, I ask you to give it back.
Hand it to you.
All right, so that's 2 soul coins then.
Yep.
Because I haven't been
And you-
picking them up because I couldn't before, but
And you hear like a plunk as 2 coins fall out of the bush at the front of the boat.
thank you, Jim. I gather them all up and I'm gonna mage hand them over to him
Okay.
before he gets too close, just in case.
Okay. They're heavy enough that you do have to mage hand them one at a time.
Okay.
So
How,
go ahead.
how strong is this current?
It's not. It's just a nice gentle flow currently. Yeah, don't let the rock and the waves that are going in the opposite direction on the map fool you.
So why they doing this? I want to try to swim underneath his boat and hold on to his boat while they do whatever they doing, just
Okay.
in case.
Yep. Give me a strength check.
Ooh.
And
Oh, okay.
boat will end up right here.
16.
16.
These soul coins are 6 pounds each.
Yeah, because I think your hand can only lift 10.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yep.
I didn't know
So
they were that heavy.
yeah, that's what I said. Like I was pretty sure the mage hand can only do them one at a time.
And I want to telepathically tell the Skrilla, give me the signal, and I'll attack.
So as the boat, the ferryman gets closer to you, and the last coin is being delivered to him via mage hand. Now that Skrill and Trag are closer, you can see a little bit under the hood, and you do see that even though the face has flesh, it has no lips. So it's
Whispered
like
it.
the flesh of the face just kind of merges right into the teeth. and
I
gums.
whispered to Squirrel, I think this is Levi stuff. I think this is okay. I don't know. I've never done this before. This is all new to me.
Yeah. And as he receives the last coin, he goes, "Is this all of them?"
I mean, we've left some behind, but no, it's all we have.
And the other strange thing you notice is the cool breeze that is blowing across the river, like where you can see the leaves of the bush shaking. This man's cloak doesn't move at all. Like he's completely unaffected by the wind.
Oh, he's like a wraith.
And as he breathes, you can see a slight, like a slight mist, as if he was like breathing cold air. And he goes, "Well, I guess this will have to do." And he goes,
I will have more.
"By morning you will know if the prince is happy with you or not." And he continues to make his way past your boats. And the fog is rolling in with him. So you guys are now entering the fog. And as he slowly makes his way, we'll say he is... I guess I gotta take Jay with him.
Does
Right
the
about
fog
here.
does the fog smell like anything?
It just smells like fog. Like it smells damp, but it doesn't smell gross or anything. There is a chill to it. But as the fog rolls over, like Trag and Skrilla, it is a heavy fog, and you barely see the man as he's going by. And he's about 10 feet from the edge of Zed's boat as he continues on his way.
So,
As he goes by, I want to say to Trag, I say, Jay's under that boat. What do you do? Attack? Should I give him the signal?
No, don't attack.
I already know how they gonna sickle me now.
I'm gonna cast message on Jay.
Oh my god, you have that? Oh shit.
Yeah. And I'm gonna just say, you might want to let go.
I
Before
tell
it's too
Pat to him, okay, do you want me to take back the soul coins?
No, let him go. That's it's part of my deal, part of my whole jam.
Okay, I let go. I swim back to my boat.
Okay.
And then I attack. No.
Everybody roll initiative.
You get flashbacks. You get flashbacks of the blood sharks. You see a thing moving in the water. You just start whacking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, you attack the thing moving in the water. I gotcha. All right. Jay makes his way back to the boat, climbs back in, and you guys are now in a heavy fog. But you can tell that the sun is going down as the whiteness of the fog is getting dimmer and dimmer.
It's heavy fog. Can we still see each other's boats?
You can barely make out the shape of each other's boats.
Okay, so what I want to do, I'm gonna telepathically. Who's at the edge of the boat? Trag.
Yeah, I'm on the butt.
I'm gonna telepathically tell him to catch as I throw a rope, and I tell him to tie it to the end of his boat.
Oh hell yeah. What do I have to roll to catch it?
I believe I have a rope in my inventory. Yeah. Yes, I
Save
do.
not, I
50
have
foot of
one.
rope.
Okay. So yeah, strength for Jay to throw and Dex for Trag to catch.
Dex save.
14.
Or just straight dex roll?
Just straight dex roll.
19.
Yeah, which I think for Jay, the save is the same as a straight roll. So, yeah, you managed to get the end of the rope to the boat, and drag just like it hits you square, and you just close your arms.
I don't even open my eyes. I'm just eyes closed, staring down. And just
And
whap.
I tell him, nice catch.
It's not a sausage.
I slowly bring it to my mouth, and as I hear that, yeah, I'll tie it on the boat, I guess. Tie it on
Okay.
the back of the boat.
As it gets darker, you guys do lose sight of each other because the sun is going down. So you're starting to get into the late evening as you travel.
I can see telepathically through, or I have a telepathic bond to Fat Gus, so
Yep.
he can let me know. He can keep us pinged
Yep.
on if something's happening over there too.
What do you guys like to do?
So okay, so Trag at the end of the boat. I want to ask him, should I light a lantern? So, or shall we keep ourselves secured in the fog?
Oh, I have dark vision too. I can just see you.
Well, except for the fog.
Oh, I get blind sight.
Blind sight you can. You can
Yeah.
sense like fish and shit swimming by.
And do we think?
Aquaman over here.
Do we want? Yeah.
The
Do we
deep-
want to like? Do we want to? Oh God, no. Finger my gills. Do we want to like camp for the night, or do we want to sail at night?
Say sail at night.
Okay.
Do we just
Yeah,
hook the
Hell at night. I
hook a
didn't
short
want to waste
rest?
all my stuff.
I missed all of that.
Mine wasn't important.
Skrilla votes sail at night.
Okay. How long into the night do you want to sail before you guys need to take a rest?
Unless we can do 1-1. So whoever wants to row first. Zed, do you want to row first, or shall I?
Oh, row. I haven't done it in a while.
So one of you is going to stay up for the 8 hours in row while the other one sleeps.
Oh yeah, we could do something like that.
Or we can do 4 and 4. Whatever
Yeah.
floats you.
Well, you still need 8 hours of rest for a long rest, though.
I'll be fine. I can take a short rest.
All right.
Unless you need a long rest, Zed.
I do not.
Well, just
I
keep,
mean, we just
keeping track
just
if
took
you
those
go.
short rests. That's what I mean. so.
Yeah. But just keeping track that if you guys go without days, without taking a long rest, you do get exhausted.
Oh, okay.
So eventually you do need to sleep.
I also would like a long rest if I can, just to get spell slots back.
That's fine with me. I can row first.
Yeah, and then once we do that, that should be good.
Okay, so
I'll give you one more guidance before I go to bed. Oh no, it's concentration, so I wouldn't be able to sleep.
yeah.
I tell Zed, wake me if I pass out.
Okay. So the plan right now is for Zed and Skrilla to row for 8 hours.
Yes.
Until he needs me, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys go into the night, about 6 hours pass before the fog starts to lift, and you can see the river again before you. You can see the forest to the south of you. There is some forest to the north, but it's more scattered. It's not as thick, but it is dark, and there is a lack of lights. You get into the full 8 hours of your rowing, and you're starting to hear that familiar sound of like crickets and an owl. You're starting to hear animals again.
Yay!
But there is still like a strange, like you can almost feel almost like the forest is watching you. It's been 8 hours.
Yeah, take a long rest.
Yep. Skrilla and Zed, you guys wake up your counterparts.
We use Fat Gus as a pillow. You're with me tonight, buddy.
Skrilla, you still got your squeaky toy? So that puts
I'll take over.
Jay and Trag rowing.
Oh, switched.
Yep.
Half asleep, rowing.
Yep. And since you guys are still on this map, what you notice as the 8 hours go by is that Jay is pulling ahead of Trag.
Is it what time? About what time of day is it?
Oh, it's late into the night.
Okay.
You are traveling by starlight, and moonlight.
I'll send a message to Jay that we're lagging behind a bit. My short little stubby arms can't keep up as well.
Skrilla, while you're sleeping, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's fancy. No.
You shit yourself.
Trag, you do notice that in Skrilla's sleep, he's turning and he's like, and the top of his bald head seems to be growing a little bit of fuzz. And every once in a while you hear him go, and then he calms down, goes back to sleep, and you go to check on him, and his head is bald.
I'll just ignore that. Trag will remember this. Pops up in the corner of the screen.
As the night goes on, you guys are, the sun is starting to come up as your 8 hours are coming to an end. And it is now sunrise as you guys are making your way down the river. And it's early in the morning. Zed and Skrilla will be waking shortly.
You said it's about 8 days total travel?
2 weeks.
Oh, that's Jesus.
Yep. So the question is do you guys plan to continue traveling like this?
So we technically everybody took a long rest, right?
Yep, everyone got a long rest. Which actually means I need to fix Jeb. There we go. So that means you guys will get half your hit dice back. So do you guys wish to continue traveling this way?
Okay, got it.
For now, I have to say yes.
Yeah, I don't see why
I
not.
telepathically send a message through track and ask them, is everything good? Or is the fog gone for me to see them?
Yeah, the fog is gone. It rolled out during Zed's row time. So when you woke up, there was no more fog.
Okay. Well, then I still ask them, y'all all good back there. Unless they caught up.
As far as I know.
Yep. Is Trag still rowing?
Yeah, I'm still rowing.
Okay.
Okay, then, well,
Yep.
y'all good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any other stops along the map that we can make or anything, so I think it's pretty much just go until we can't.
Yep.
So
Okay.
might as well.
So so you do hear Trag huffing and puffing as he answers you, though.
I see that Zed just woke up, right?
Yep.
I ask him, your turn?
Oh, I guess.
And as he takes the rose from me, I grab my bagpipe and just start blowing it.
Okay.
Trag also pulls out his bagpipe and starts playing.
There we go. We bagpiping this river.
All right.
Skrilla looks over at Zed and he's like, I guess we're up now.
You see, I'm using Fat Gus as earplugs.
Fat Gus is jamming nuts in your ears.
Can I roll performance to see how good I'm playing?
Sure. Yeah, you and Trag both give a performance.
Yeah.
So that means you're not rowing anymore, Trag?
Oh, wait, no.
Yes.
I mean, as soon as I got excited and immediately dropped the oars into the boat.
I rolled a 14 performance.
I made sure to say I dropped
got
them into the
14.
boat.
Yep.
Performance.
14 for Jay.
Been a while since I've been able to play my windbag. Do-do-do-do-do.
I love how like everyone chooses bagpipes anymore for fucking musical instruments. All right.
It's the best option.
So as Jay's playing whatever song he decides to play, he hears coming from Trag like thunder from AC/DC. And you guys are making quite a racket as you're going down the river. So Zed, so the issue with rowing the boat is your back is to the front of the boat. So,
Yes.
and two of you are performing and not paying attention.
To be fair, I can't be surprised.
This is true. But, so that means I need Jeb and Fat Gus to make a perception check.
Is this based on hearing or smell
Sight.
at all? Sight. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Still, it's enough though for Gus to turn around and start smacking at Zed's armor, and for Jeb to like be poking at Skrilla who's rowing, and you guys like look over your shoulders, and what you see ahead of you, where there's a big rock in the river, it's the same map. On the other side, you see two large, or actually huge, cyclopses that seem to be bathing in the river, and they're both looking around the rock at you guys as you're coming down river.
Male or female?
Well, as they come around the rock, one is male and the other one is clearly female, because it has no top.
I start blowing my bagpipe, sexual me, to see if they start getting it on.
Are you trying to Kenny G the bagpipes?
Yes.
Hell yes.
Man, I almost want to look that up to see if that's a thing. If there's someone like doing the da-da-na-na, da-da-da-da-da-da-da on bagpipes.
There probably is.
But yeah, as you're playing that, like these two cyclops, you have their attention, and they're kind of wading their way out into the river in front of you. So I will take you to another map.
And then a second rock appears.
Make sure it's a rock and not him.
Yeah.
That type of rock, you know?
Ooh.
So this is what you guys see. As
Turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, other than continuing to play your bagpipes, what would you guys like to do?
Now, do I notice, are they like looking at us in an aggressive manner, or are they gonna let us flow through?
Give me
without
an
any issues?
give me an insight check.
Insight, okay.
And
Are
I'll
they
let
saying?
someone
Okay.
on the other boat give an insight check between Skrilla,
they-
Trag, and Jeb.
Are they saying anything?
Currently, no.
Do I know if Cyclopses speak common?
You know they speak giant.
I do not speak giant.
I speak giant.
Grella does too.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Skrilla or Trag, one of you guys will give me an insight check.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh,
There you go.
There you go. So, Jay, to you, they're very large giants making their way through the water. You don't see any weapons in hand, but their hands are under the water.
I bet.
With you, Skrilla, they really do, like, you recognize this look in their eye, because it's something you're like this, and they're intrigued. They're curious. They're not aggressive, but they are very curious as to what's coming down the river at them right now.
Can I mean, am I able to like speak giant, or is it just one of those that you can understand it?
The giant, you can speak.
Okay. So, I want to get close enough, and I'm kind of, mumbling out. I assume it's kind of like rocky, like guttural,
Yeah.
but it's funny coming from like my little like squeaky voice, and he's and they, like telling him like, we don't mean any harm. We're just passing by. We're heading downriver. And then like he's like waving his hands up, like I'm not holding anything, no weapons.
You hear back and Zed, you would understand this. They kind of whisper to each other for a second, then the male one yells, "What are those things?" And he's pointing at like Trag and Jay.
Keep playing, Jay. Keep playing.
Oh shit! I'll play harder.
I say, I grumble at him. I say, it's the love song of our people.
All right, give me a persuasion.
Do we turn? I'm gonna give you guidance as I'll just reach out and tap you on the shoulder. We turn it up to 11.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Get a D4.
Okay. So normal rowing, the boots, they go 15 feet when you're rowing. So let me move you guys a little bit closer. Let's move these guys a little bit closer. As they're still looking confused, but they are attempting to block your path currently. And you can see that one of them like has his hand out, like ready to catch the boat as Zed is approaching.
Want to yell, can we pass?
The male one yells, "I want to see things. What are things?"
And I yell up to hey, I'm like, hey, I think he wants to see your bagpipes, bud.
Well, which bagpipes? I stand up. I walk bravely to the front of the boat.
Okay, give me a dexterity check while you do so.
I failed this, and I'm best at this. I'm mad.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so you walk to the front of the boat,
and I hand him the thing that he wants to think.
Okay.
And I tell him I show him to blow like
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like show him how it works, and as you guys get close, like the male stops the boat. He's got his hand on the front of the boat. And the female kind of reaches down and with just like her index finger and thumb, take the bag off you. She blinks back.
Yes.
It's hard to wink with one eye. And she takes like a random pipe and sticks it in her mouth and blows into it. Well, it's the wrong pipe. You watch as the bag is like swelling to like full containment.
Skrillex starts yelling, no, the other one, the one with the finger holes. I'm like trying to like mimic like the holes. Like I've seen Trag play enough.
Yeah.
Like trying to tell her that it's the wrong one.
Okay. And then she blows into that one, and the bag is just filling up. And you can hear like
tell her to squeeze and
squeeze the bag.
Touch the little holes.
I mimic that, and I'm yelling like we're all like. I imagine all four of us are like doing the squeeze motion, and like I'm trying to tell her in giant to squeeze it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I enjoy chaos, so I'm letting this play out.
So the male one like takes it off of her, and you see him go, no, I think they mean like this. So like Zed and Skrilla hear it, and he does stick the right end in, and then he goes and blows into it real hard, and then squeezes it real tight, and it's like, and he does it several times in a row, and she just like ha ha ha, and she's clapping her hands.
I clap with him.
So go ahead and give me another persuasion, Skrilla.
Right?
Guidance.
Just let me know if they blow up my bag.
Yeah. Oh, you are very concerned for this bag.
+4.
Yep.
Man, I'm doing
Okay.
shite on these 3 4s.
That
When they
is
said that, did they say it in giant or did they say it in common?
in giant.
Okay.
So only Zed and Skrilla are understanding them. So they seem very happy. And he starts to make his way back to his side of the river with his woman. Carrying your bags, Jay.
Dicks.
And they're like, brr, brr. and he's learning to put his fingers over holes, so it's making a different sound every time.
Ask him, can I have my bag back?
You yell that?
Well, I asked, who is it? Skrilla? Who can talk giant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, Skrill's been doing all the talking. Yeah.
Ask him, can I have my bag back?
I say, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. And Skrilla like is trying to get their attention,
Okay.
and he says, in giant, says, my friend here wants you to enjoy the bags, and then I say, I turn around and say, I don't think they're gonna give it back.
No.
And the female giant actually says, thank you, little people. You're nice.
In common.
No, in giant.
Okay. I turn around. I say, oh, she said sorry, but thanks for the bags.
Well, tell her she wants a real giant to please her. To look for me.
I tell her exactly that.
Give me a I guess a persuasion.
Nippy
Can I,
with advantage since he's like kind of
No,
putting out the vibe over
for this one you don't want advantage.
there. Are we sure?
Can I cut in and just be like, this is a terrible idea?
Wait,
Terrible
okay, wait.
idea.
I didn't roll one on that. Damn it. I'm
Okay.
rolling really bad.
Okay, so that is your roll though, right?
Unfortunately.
Okay, and you hear them both kind of like laughing. They're taking it as a joke
I start laughing too.
as they make their way back over to this deeper part of the river and go back to, like, you can see that they actually have like a large bush sitting on the other side of the rock that they're using to scrub each other. So she starts like washing his back as he's playing music or playing the pipes, and he's waving to you guys as you go by.
It is name. Or their name.
Like, hey, one more thing. What's your names?
He yells out, and it sounds the same in Giant as it does English because it's a name. He goes, Gore. And she goes, Trog.
Hey, my kind of lady.
I say, hey, this is my friend Trog right here. And I point behind me to Trag. And I say, hey, I don't want you guys to get upset, but I don't know how long those bags are going to hold out since, they're not made for you. How's about you give that one back, and we'll see about getting you a giant-sized one. And can I, roll persuasion or something?
Yeah.
I'm also gonna yell, or would you like to?
Okay, persuasion with disadvantage. Or, well, no, not with disadvantage. I think Zed needs to also roll persuasion.
I'm giving
See who's persuasion, who's more persuasive.
yeah, I'm giving guidance, of course.
To Skrilla or is that?
Yeah, to Skrilla. To
Okay.
Skrilla.
Okay.
Ooh, so add a D4 to your persuasion, Skrilla.
I think the D4 is broken.
So So in Giant, you hear him call back, "We can have both?"
And I say, Zed, you want to take this one?
Um, sure, but you have to come get the other one from the littler guy in the other boat.
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay. Okay. So the first Cyclops hands the bag over to the female.
Cast invisibility on myself.
And he starts making his way over to the boat.
I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
I turned to say to tell Trag, I think he's coming for your bags, and he's just gone. Like what the hell? I'm like, hey man, it's not me. I don't have them. He was right here.
Yeah, he's like looking down. He's actually starting to frown. He's like, "Where'd he go?"
I said, I don't know. He was just here a minute ago, and I'm telling all this in Giant.
And he stops your boat, Skrilla.
No.
Yes. Can we have bag?
I say, I don't have it. It wasn't mine. I don't have any music.
Now he shakes the boat a little bit. He said,
I don't think I do.
You said we could have bag.
I'm gonna see if I have anything that's like. I don't have anything musical. I say, Trag, I don't know where you went, bud, but I need some help here.
And then you
I'm
hear.
gonna hide my bag in my possessions. I'm gonna drop invisibility, and at the same time, I'm gonna cast minor illusion back on the shore over here of a bigger bag, and say, "Sorry, I had to." Or I'm gonna tell Skrilla, tell them I had to step out to another dimension to get them a bigger bag, and I'm gonna cast a minor illusion of a bigger bag on the shore right here.
Okay, so I reload that.
Well, at the same time, you do hear like a little ding, ding, ling, ling, and you see a little bell hanging from one of the branches on Jeb.
What the hell is that?
That's what he was doing at the same time as you were doing the bag thing. It's just a tiny bell.
Oh.
But, sorry, go ahead, Skrilla.
No, I mean, I tell him that. I just tell the Cyclops what what's his face, what Trag said.
Alright. And he looks confused, but he lets your boat go, and he starts making his way across the river slowly.
Real faster.
As your boat goes by.
I jump on the oars and help Skrilla row.
Okay. So you guys do get a reasonable distance before you can hear like the giant yelling. But you guys are a good distance away. Yeah, if you look back, he's like staring in your direction, and he's like pulling a rock up out of the water. What's the range on that?
What?
Yeah, so he hurls it at you guys as you guys are making your way down the river, but it lands just short of your boat, causing waves, but you can hear him yelling, you know, "Oh, little people no good." And you hear from a distance.
I yell at Zed, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Oh, I just needed a good laugh.
Say, I turn to Jam like, "Hey man, sorry, I tried to get it back for you." I did. Why?
As far as he knows.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So you might want to do a deception for Skrilla and an insight for Jay.
Insight?
Yeah, to see if, because you couldn't tell what Skrilla was saying. He was speaking in Giant.
I did try to get it back though.
But first you told him they could keep it.
Yeah.
No, that's supposed to be deception, which I think is the same for you.
Oh.
Is it the same bonus?
Yes.
Okay, so it's still 13 either way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you're not quite convinced, Jay. You think there was something up. Like, you're not going to call him a liar, but you feel like he could have tried harder.
Shame. I would like to. Who got my bag?
The
lady?
girl, yeah. And they're
the
they're
lady
good.
has a
They're
mouth.
good like 150 feet away now.
Fuck. You know what? I give up. Fuck that bag.
And
I
well,
tell
I mean,
him
one of
fuck
them was
that
throwing
bag.
rocks. So,
At me or them?
at you guys in general.
Oh well.
But the
we
range
about
is 120 feet on a rock, so it came up short.
I'm about to say we about that action. You know, I'm gonna do something. You know, all that shit. Just let them have the bag. Let's just go out. Let them enjoy blowing each other with that bag.
I continue playing.
All right. So as you guys are making your way down the river, this is a full day and night of rowing, even with taking turns. As it starts to get, the sun starts to drop a little bit. You guys are feeling exhausted. So do you guys wish to park the boats along the shore for the night?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. So we don't want to, because exhaustion, just gameplay wise, is disadvantage on everything, right?
For one
Well-
level, yeah.
Now you said this water wheeling is calm, right?
Yeah, you're not hitting any heavy currents. It's just a nice normal flow
Okay.
currently.
How about I say this out loud? We just put the rose in the boat and go to sleep.
You are fighting the current though.
Oh, we're fighting the current.
Yeah.
Takes us
so-
back to the instant
yeah.
clubs.
So like there is a current. It's just not strong.
Oh. Let's park the boat. Now look at Zed and ask him, did you see the size of those?
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah.
I was hoping the girl was gonna come over.
Yeah, and they were pointy, big enough to like run you through.
Thank you. Well, let's try to find a nice spot on the water side to see if we can find a spot to rest. Camp.
Yeah. When was I supposed to find out about the coin situation?
In the morning.
Yeah, he did. They did say morning.
And I didn't notice anything?
Not yet.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys do find like a spot where, like a little nook where you can pull the boats in, where the current won't take them away from you. So as you guys pull the boats up on shore, what would you like to do?
I would
Sure.
like to
Okay.
scout the area. Make sure we have a good range of safety around my campsite.
Okay. Jeb runs out immediately, like takes root next to another bush. Jay is going to start. Let me rearrange things here. He's going to start scouting. Zed, what are you doing?
Is there trees nearby that I could pull the boats up to kind of like hide them behind?
So you want to try pulling the boat up onto the shore?
Well, or at least enough to where, you know, it would be a little more covered. I mean,
Yeah.
instead of just like, yeah.
I mean, you could do that. Like, you can pull it up. It's a slightly rocky face, but you can pull it part way up and get it kind of in the bushes a little bit.
Yeah, I want to do that.
It's give me a strength check.
Alrighty. Jesus.
Sorry, I got Brianna texting me. Okay, yeah, so you do get it, like the ass end is still kind of in the water a little bit, but you do get it up into a little bit of bushes up onto the rocky face a little bit. Where you're at though, currently the north shore is too cliff faced for boats, so you are going to be camping on the southern shore. Okay,
What the
Trag and
what's the
Skrilla. Go ahead.
what's the terrain look like? Is
Um,
it
It's sparsely wooded, but you can see where the tanglewood starts up not far from the shore.
does it look like gross or does it look like regular nature?
It looks like when you traveled through past the Tanglebriar before, it just looked like dense woods. It doesn't look gross. It looks like forest.
Okay.
But the edges of the Tanglebriar usually do just look like thicker forest. You've never really traveled far into it. So Jay, if you want to give me because you're just like checking the woods for safety type thing.
Yes.
We'll say go ahead and give me perception. And then Trag and Skrilla, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to. Skrilla is gonna kind of sit and just read and study some more.
Okay. Trag?
Yeah, I was just gonna sit and flip through my book, wait for an answer. Hopefully, I'm getting a little nervous about it. It's my first time.
All right, so what happens here? Let me get shit moves around. So Zed, you are still holding onto the boat as Jay starts to skulk off. You two guys hop off your boat and literally like just get the books in your hands before Jay, who's only made it like 10 feet away, yells, "We got company!" And from out of the woods, so you guys are not surprised, you see, and he points it out instantly as they come out of the woods, you see a group of goblins, some insect-like creatures, and trailing behind them are two ogres as they are like running full steam in your direction.
Are they like
get those hats ready.
Yeah, I started pulling out some hats.
are they like weapons bared, like weapons drawn, like running at us, or are they like look like they're fleeing from something?
Since
like a perception?
since Jay was able to warn you guys, you can see that like some of the goblins do have like their bows in hand, but they don't have any arrows cocked or anything. And the ogres actually do not seem to have their clubs. But I will take you guys to the map, and then we will have to roll initiative.
All right.
Let me get the initiative tracker out and get it reset before you guys start rolling. I don't know what I just hit. There we go.
Are we a pretty good distance from the Cyclops?
Yeah, you guys are like the whole day of travel from the Cyclops.
Okay.
Yes. So you guys left them in the dust.
No valid token was selected.
Wait,
Okay, well, I
just
got
like
20. I got 25.
Okay. Yep, I can manually add you.
Alright, let me get them all.
So that's 25 entered. You did say 25, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, so give me a moment.
Are those the same like insect creatures we fought before?
Yes. These ones look a little different, but for the most part, they are the same.
Okay.
All right. We'll get everything back where it belongs here on screen. Let's fix this turn order to descending. Oh, I didn't put Jeb on there? Shit. Hold up.
Hold up.
Okay. Jeb is on there somewhere. Yep. Now I gotta stretch this thing out so I can see it. Um, checking. I think I got everyone on here. You guys do see goblins, insects, and ogres, right?
Oh
Yep.
my.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we are good. No surprise round at all. And I did have to move the models back a little bit since Jay went and did a quick scout. So it actually kept them from being right on top of you guys.
Goody.
So, Jay, you are up first.
I would like to stuffily move the tree.
Okay. So you're going to use your bonus action to go stealth?
Yes.
Okay. Give me your hide. And I guess I should change this music now.
Womp,
You-
womp, womp, boom, womp, boom, womp, womp, boom, womp.
No, I had some good music picked. There you go.
And I'm just gonna hide.
Okay.
And for my action, I'm just going up here, my 2 daggers in both my hands.
Okay.
That's all I can
So it was your bonus and that was your movement. You actually have an action. Well, you got to summon the
Exactly.
daggers.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right.
do.
So it's action to hide, bonus to summon your weapons, and then movement.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. And you got a really good stealth. So that brings us to Fat Gus.
All right, he's just going to attach himself to Zed and hide. Not very well hide, but
Okay.
so it's weird is when I roll on that little sheet, it rolls it just to the GM.
Oh, so you can't see it.
No, I could see it, but I don't know if anybody else can.
Oh, you're right, because it's yellow. Okay, so the stealth that you rolled was an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those who
Yeah.
can't see it. That is weird.
Oh,
I
it
wonder
was very
if it's
stealthy.
because it's not a playable character attached to the game.
Yeah, it might be. That's what I'm thinking. But so he's just attached himself to.
Yeah, because you
Zed.
looked him up as a monster, right?
Yeah, I created him as a monster.
Yep, that's why then.
Yeah.
So for the campaign, technically he's mine. But I will try to remember to inform you guys what Dan rolls for shit.
I could just say it too.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Fat Gus. I'll leave him next to Zed, but Zed, you do feel like the squirrel, like trying to scurry up your metal skirt. Okay, and that brings us to the goblins. I gotta skip ahead on the turn tracker here. How fast do goblins run? 30? Yep. So the goblins, like, they see you guys, and they see your boat.
Do they look more interested in the boat?
Yes.
I say, guys, let's protect the boat here.
So that's their movement. As a bonus action, they're going to... Some of them are going to dash. This one jumps in the boat.
Okay, attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Sweet.
So does Skrilla, technically.
Just gonna give him a good old rapier attack. Guessing at 24 hits.
A 24 will hit. And a sunbolt. Damn.
So 12 damage.
So was the 8? The 8 was the hit?
The 8 was the piercing damage. The 4 is the cold damage.
No, I meant from Jeff.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, so the sunbolt like whizzes past you, Skrilla, and like right over the goblin's head, and then you turn around with the rapier, and like you nail this goblin as he goes by, and he kind of like you watch as his body like flips end over end and lays flat in the boat, and you hear a little clink, 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 clink. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry.
One more coin for the pile. I don't think I have anything that hits multiple people. Like an aerial effect thing.
Do
Oh, yeah.
set them all on fire.
Sorry, I apologize for that, Brian. I was stopping to get food on the way home. So, like I said, you hear the clink, 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 clink as a large coin makes its way into the boat. And all the goblins took dash actions, so that is the goblin's turn. Brings us up to you, Skrilla.
Okay. I'm going to move here. Where can I move? So ultimately, I want to hit them with a burning hands. Is there somewhere I can go so that I don't hit Trag?
I would say
Actually, right here.
probably in the boat or
Yeah, I'll jump in the boat. That's actually a good idea.
no, because even that's
Swerved.
not good. Yeah, Trag's probably going to catch the nip of it no matter how you do this. If you want to get
Well,
all
if
three
I-
of them.
If I stand here, it's a cone, so it would be.
Right, but then you'll
This
catch.
would.
It's how big though?
It would be 15 feet, 15-foot cone.
15 foot. Okay, so it would end here.
Well, what if I shot it like here? What ping?
Press and hold.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, and you're
Would
just
that
trying to,
get-
you're trying to just catch the edge of Trag. With this one, I know you don't normally have to make an attack roll, but I would like you to make a, we'll say just a regular dexterity check to see
Okay.
how, because you're cutting it close.
Okay. So just a straight up dex roll.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jeez.
so you are gonna catch Trag in it, but I'll say since you are trying to avoid him, so when Trag makes his dexterity save, either if he fails he takes half damage, if he passes he takes 0 damage.
Okay.
But the goblins all gotta make dex saves.
My butt. Eat my butt.
Yeah. Okay, then Trag manages to get out of the way. All right, it's a dex 13. So Goblin 1 fails. Goblin 2 passes. Goblin 3 passes. So the very first goblin gets caught full in that blast, and you hear him scream. And the other two goblins take quite a bit of fire damage, but they are still standing.
Okay. So that's going to take. Actually, that's supposed to happen after my attack, but
What's
Yes,
supposed to happen
it's
after your
small.
attack? Oh, because it's the bonus attack?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will just radiant sunbolt.
Okay.
I'll do the one right in front of me.
Okay. And you hit
Nice.
Okay.
for 5 damage as you watch that goblin who's like trying to put himself out, like, and you hit him with some radiant sunbolt and he flops into the water.
Okay, and then I'll take my second attack. 16.
Yep, hits.
Okay.
And same thing, like the goblin trying to put himself out, and you manage to hit him square with your radiant sunbolt. As all 4 of those goblins just got like offed as they were trying to dogpile into your boat.
Nice.
Okay. And I yell to the other group. I'm like, protect the boats.
Okay. And that brings us to Zed.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna have my axe in hand, and then I'm just gonna hold my action until any enemy gets within range for me to throw it.
Okay. So you're not moving at all?
Nope, staying put.
Okay. You got a held action. Brings us to Jeb, who is bonus action hiding, and he's going to do the same thing. As soon as someone comes within the short range of his crossbow, he's going to fire. So his bonus action to stealth. You guys should be able to see this. Yep.
Nice.
His stealth is 22. Okay. And that's now it's Trag's turn.
I'm gonna
As you watch a little hand crossbow come part way out of a bush.
I'm going to do a couple magic missiles, aka Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot one at this guy, one at this guy.
Okay. You're surrounded by fire and death right now.
Yeah, it's normal. So attack on first one would be a 24, and the second one is a 23.
They both hit.
So first one takes 5 force damage, second one takes 5 force damage.
Okay.
I damage that guy and that guy.
Yep.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast. You know what? I'm not going to do it right now because I can do it later. Nobody in our party's hurt, so that's it. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I could use my movement. I'm going to move to here. Can I grab that coin as a bonus action?
Yeah, interact with object. You can do that.
All right, I'll do that.
Yep.
That'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move up to here. Actually, no, I'm going to hide behind these bushes. Unbeknownst to me, I'm hiding behind Jeb.
But you're not really hiding.
No.
All right. Anything else for you, Trag?
That's it.
Okay, now for the insects. Which I need. Of course, their page sticks together. There we go. So,
Ew.
you hear like a as you see wings pop out of the back of the insects.
Did he pass through me? I can cut him.
Well, they're flying over you. They don't know you're there, but they are taking. They're about 10 feet in the air.
Good thing I can throw my dagger, huh?
Yeah, but he didn't move through your threat range.
Lucky dude.
Yeah, but Jeb and Zed are holding actions.
Yeah.
So Jeb is going to fire. Where are actions at? There it is.
Get
Jeb
him,
is
Jeb.
going to fire with advantage for Jeb.
Yeah.
God damn, Jeb. That was his 2 hit. I don't think this doubles for crits, though. Well,
Nice, you have to manually
right.
double the dice.
Did it? Yeah. It didn't double it for me.
So it would be an
Oh,
extra
it's-
6 damage for the piercing and an extra 4 and 6 for the 6, 10.
Yep. Well,
An extra 16 damage.
it's easier for me if I just subtract the +5 and just double the number.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's 14 on the dice. So that's 28 plus 5. What is that? 33 points of damage to this first bug. So that bug just gets fucking annihilated. You watch this one little dart just nails this sucker right between the eyes. You said you still have range to the second one, right?
How are they up in the air at all?
Yeah, they're up in the air 10 feet.
All right, I'm still in range.
Okay.
So yeah, so against that little guy.
Okay.
24.
That'll hit.
Righty. 11.
This was another one that got hit with the Eldritch Blast. So
14 total.
14 total. As the axe goes out, hits him, and then the axe comes back.
Yeah.
And it was a held action, so you do have another attack.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna do same thing,
Okay.
but I'm feeling froggy, so I'm gonna add a Great Weapon Master to this one.
Okay.
Damn it.
And now when you watch this, so you guys all watch as that first axe like hits this bug and it's like ah, and it flies back and Zed throws it again, and you watch as it just like whoo, 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 whoo. And then you hear whoo, 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 as it comes back to him.
It's whistling, looking around.
Anything else for the bugs? Yes. So the bugs didn't dash, so the two that are still standing, because that was all reactions you guys just took. I gotta roll it here. So this bug that just got hit with the axe, what's his range?
2.
So at disadvantage, he's flinging 3 spikes at Zed. So I have to do the attacks one at a time because I have to roll 2 d20s. These are all plus 4. So a natural 20, that one will hit. On the second attempt.
We can see this.
Oh
by the
no,
way.
I'm sorry, not natural 20. I'm doing disadvantage. So it's a natural 1. Yeah. No, I know you guys can see it, but I was thinking
Okay.
backwards. The other one is 7 plus 4, so that's an 11. That's not going to hit him. Last one at disadvantage, same thing. It's not going to hit. As like, it's like barely staying in the air as it flings 3 spines at Zed, and they all like, tuk, 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 like hit the boat. This other one at disadvantage at Utrag, same thing. 3 spines. So, first one.
Ugh,
15 plus 4, that's a 19. So we got 1 hit on you. I assume that one's a miss. That's a 13.
Nope. Miss.
And then that's a natural 1.
Ah.
So just 1 hits you for. It's 1d4 of piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 2. So it is 5 piercing. Plus.
Okay.
2 poison.
Okay.
So 7 total.
Do I make a con save against poison or something?
No, it's just poison damage. It doesn't actually poison you.
Okay. I'm gonna need a. I'm gonna do the second level. I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, it was just so you know, it was a different version of the vermin folk that caused you to be poisoned. These ones have wings.
Okay.
But
So I need a Dex 14 save for Hellish Rebuke.
okay. So D20 plus 2. 12. He fails.
So it takes 15 fire damage.
Yep. Which that was the one
Or
that hit
ice
you, right?
damage.
How much? 14?
15 ice
15?
damage.
Gotcha. As you watch the crystals form on it, and it starts to get lower to the ground, but it's still alive. That's the first damage that one took. That brings us to the ogres. 20, 30. As this one literally runs Jay over.
Sneak attack his balls.
Yeah. So hold on, Jay.
What?
You're gonna get an attack of opportunity, but you gotta pick which one of the ogres you're attacking, because they both literally ran right over you where you were hiding. So you get to sneak attack. You get to, well, not sneak attack, but attack of opportunity. One of them.
What if I do a spin attack? Yeah.
It'll still get one of them.
Okay.
But you do have advantage, and you do get your sneak attack dice.
I'll attack the last one I walk past.
Okay.
Action.
Because you won't be in hiding anymore.
First one was at 19.
That'll
20,
hit.
please. 26 for my advantage.
Oh, for with advantage, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so you definitely hit. You get your regular dice and your sneak attack.
That was almost a crit too.
Oh, there you go.
19
19
total.
damage. All right. That was 19 on number 2. As they're like running by, that one like gets caught like in the Achilles. He's like, "What the hell?" And like he like looks down and just like sees Jay slightly sticking out of a bush with like knives in his hand.
I wave at him.
Yep, he just keeps running. So the ogres dash. So that was their turn. Brings us to the beginning of round 2. Okay, Jay, you're up.
Oh, snap. So I want a bonus action hide.
Okay.
By the way, I get advantage on stealth.
Okay.
Got to do that last time. I don't think I need it, but I might get 20.
Oh, you never know.
Oh, well, I'm glad I took advantage
Yeah.
of it. So
All right,
29.
So 29 for hiding.
I'll walk up to the one I stabbed. I believe that's the
Yep.
2, right? That's the 2 I'm looking at.
Yep. Are you walking or are you throwing?
Oh, I'm walking up on him.
Okay.
And I strike.
All right. You have advantage on the attack.
Okay, I roll again then. And then natural 20. Come on, baby. Oh, well,
No.
23.
You still hit though.
And, that's
And you
attack,
do
right?
get sneak attack, yes.
Boom. Psychic damage. 21.
Okay. And that was on the same one?
Yes.
All right. You've done a lot of damage to him, but he's still standing. But he is definitely messed up looking. As you come over and like get him in the thigh again. So as your bonus, your action, your movement. Anything else for you?
Nope. I'll stay here and just stare at this giant ogre.
All right.
attack.
Brings us to Fat Gus.
He's just gonna keep riding. He might try hide. He's gonna move position and try to hide again.
Okay. Where's he hiding now?
Right on top of Zed's head.
Okay. He's gonna look like a hat.
He rolled a 1, so he has a 6.
Okay.
He thinks he's hiding.
Zed now has a squirrel cap. Okay. That brings us to all the dead goblins, which I will just eliminate them from the list. Skrilla.
Okay, I had to unmute.
That's okay.
You don't hear my dog. Okay, so Skrilla just he starts hopping, like parkouring over these dead goblins. He comes up into range on this first ogre, and
Okay.
he jumps. He like vaults off of the last goblin and tries to like kick him in the knee.
Okay. Come leaping over dead bodies.
So that would be arm strike.
Okay,
19.
that'll hit.
7.
Okay, for 7 damage.
And then he kind of, on the way down, he spins around and tries to catch the other knee with another kick.
Okay. That'll definitely hit.
3.
5.
5 more. And then
Okay.
he's going to use the spend 2 key points and do the burning hands again.
Okay.
Catch both ogres.
Yep. So I got two deck saves. We got a 14 and a natural 1. So that second ogre that Jay was working on is going to take double damage. Ooh,
9
Well-
total.
that was an 18 for the second ogre. For some reason I can't. There we go. So he catches on fire right in front of you, Jay. As you're watching this thing just go up and land as a burning pile of meat. And the other one, it takes fire damage, but it's still standing. It isn't bloodied yet, but all right. So that's it for Skrilla.
That is all for Skrilla.
Zed.
All right, for my first trick, now I'm gonna launch the axe at this big guy. Then
Okay.
I use Great Weapon Master for that one.
I'll be right back, guys. I have to go grab my charger.
So that is a 19.
Sorry, I was just making sure none of the bugs were caught in that. Okay, so what was that 24 to hit?
A 19.
Oh yeah, 19 will hit.
All right. That is 8 plus 10, so that's 18 plus
Plus 10, holy shit.
Yeah.
plus another
the
8, so
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, it's -5 to hit, and you get to add 10 damage.
That's awesome.
So yeah, 26 damage. As
And
like
I
you
will-
bury it square in this thing's chest, and it comes back, and it's like, ugh, it like goes down to one knee, and it's just holding its chest.
Would you like one more? And
You became
this one,
British all of a sudden.
yeah. This one just be regular.
Okay.
25. Damn. So 11 plus another. So 15.
Okay. So with that second axe, you catch it right in the side of the head, and call the axe back, and the ogre just lays there, bleeding out on the ground. He is finished. Why can I not click him? Oh, because I'm not on a pointer. There we go.
And then
So you
I'm
still have
just-
a bonus action and movement, and 2 insects in the air.
Yep, I'm just going to hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna move over. Like shit.
You can move over your
Recount
shit.
again. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Okay, there we
I got the mouse where you just went, in case you forget.
I did.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my action surge. And I will attack this first bug here.
Okay,
26.
that'll hit.
Oh, sweet. Who killed the other ogre?
15.
Zed, he got 2 good swings in on him. One of them with Great Weapons Master, so he got to add 10 to the damage.
Oh, nice.
Zed the
So-
British.
Yeah, Zed-
Yes.
yeah, would you like one more? He became the
17.
butcher. All right, 17 on the first bug.
Uh-huh.
It drops from the sky. As like the axe goes through it and like splits it in half, and the axe returns to you.
This is what I was meant to be doing. And I will use my last one at the other guy.
Okay.
And this one will be Great Weapon Master on this one. Damn it.
And woof, 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 as it comes back, as like that's the same bug that like he saw it coming. He dodged.
And back to whistling and looking around.
All right, brings us back to Jeb. Jeb's gonna take the disadvantage and just take a regular shot. And what's disadvantage? Is it control?
I think so, yeah.
Oh man. So he
Jeez.
did have a natural 20 in there, but it doesn't help. It's not sneak attack, so it's just the regular damage. Because there's no one near him. So 7 damage on that one. Which is exactly enough to take that bug out of the sky. And then Jeb was going to go stealthy. Whoop, that's the wrong thing. My bad. You're going to see 2 rolls here. Okay, just the stealth. He wasn't stealing from Trag. I promise. All right, and that ends Jeb's turn.
My pants are gone.
So Trag, it is your turn, and you can still hear noises coming from the forest.
Okay. Do we want to get back in the boats and head down a little bit more, or how do we want to do this?
I mean, they was running from something. We should go see what they were running from.
Oh, it could be if it's something killing them, maybe something that'll help us.
Exactly. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right?
Yeah. You want to go over there all sneaky like? We'll hunker down here.
Well, you only got 6 seconds. It's your turn, Trag. Because you guys
Alright.
are still in initiative.
And go here and hide behind the ogre's body.
Okay. You gonna use your action to hide? All right.
Yeah.
Not well, but.
Nope.
All right.
We're just laying on top of the ogre.
Trying to fit in his mouth.
Yeah.
That will bring us to the beginning of round 3, where you guys, who's like eating potato chips?
I was opening up a bag for the dog.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Chips.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Sound like baked potato chips. So
Yeah, I mean it's like that kind of bag.
So beginning of the round, you guys do hear noises and crunching, and you see coming out of the woods, 2 medium-sized trees are running in your direction, and about 20 feet behind them is a much larger tree that is running in your direction.
Interesting.
So, put them in the token layer. You guys can see that.
Followed by the source of the crunching, a sheepadoodle eating biscuits.
So what you guys do see, because you all have good passive perceptions, there is several long spike chains that seem to be wrapped around the larger tree that's running in your direction, almost like they were restraints. And about halfway down its back, you can see a female elf dangling by one leg, unconscious, kind of bouncing off of him.
Well, that's fun.
And that brings us to Jay.
Is she chained up? Like-
It looks like her foot is caught on one of the chains.
But she's not like, they're not like manacles or something.
No, but they're wrapped around the tree.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Is
I'll
it
get
like a
it.
regular elf or a drow elf?
It looks like a regular elf, regular skin.
Skrill's a little disappointed.
I would like to go stealth.
Okay. Go ahead and hide yourself.
29
Okay. Another 29.
and 30. So 30.
Okay.
Trying to make my way to him. So can I use action dash?
If you do dash, you will break your stealth.
Ah, that's rude.
Yep, so if you use your action, but what you could do is bonus action dash, move, and then use your action to hide. But then you won't get any attacks or
No.
anything.
What I'm gonna do is action hold, and as soon as the big guy get close enough, I don't want to hit him. I want to hit the chain that's dangling the elf, female
Okay.
elf.
Okay, and then what's the range you're waiting for?
I can't. I don't think Psych Blade will break through that. So I'm gonna use my short bow, which is 80 range or 320 disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, so you said 80?
Yes.
Oh, you could probably do that right now if you wanted.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's 75 feet away.
But she's unconscious. I don't want to knock her out, and she already unconscious. I can't get over there to save her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you don't want to free her when she's. So you're gonna wait until after the large tree moves.
Get close enough so I can do all at once. Try to save her while she's falling.
Okay.
You know,
All right. We'll
When
see.
I-
We'll
when
see
I-
what happens.
win her heart over. You know.
Yeah. You want to shoot her free and catch her as she falls.
There you go.
All right. So you're got your action held.
Yes.
Brings us to Fat Gus, who needs to be moved because he is.
Oh, he's with Zed.
Yep, he is Zed's hat. Fat Gus doing anything?
Nope.
Oh, he just rolled another natural one for stealth. Okay, sounds good. As Gus is now sitting on Zed's head, pointing in the direction of the enemy.
Painting a target on his stomach.
Yep, brings us to the smaller trees. Let's see, movement is 30 feet.
Do these trees look like they have any like combat damage or anything on them?
No, but they are just crushing everything in their path. And now they seem to be fixated on you guys. So Jay, one of them did move through your range for melee.
Question.
But if you do attack, you lose your
Hold
hiding. Right. Well,
Okay,
you'll still have
now-
still have the held action, but you won't have an advantage when you use it.
I'll wait.
Okay. Was there another question, or did I answer it?
Oh, you answered it.
Okay. So then they move that far. It looks like they are going to dash because there's nothing within range to beat on. Zed, you got
Yes.
two large trees kind of hovering over you currently.
Come here often.
Yeah. They're ogre-sized trees. And that brings us to Skrilla.
Be right back.
Are you muted, Skrilla?
I sure was.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over here and pull out Princess Calendine's blade, and I'm gonna take a couple hacks at this tree.
Okay. Go for it.
Kind of feel bad attacking the trees, but they're kind of rampaging. So
Yeah, and they are definitely like rampaging. Like they're just crushing everything in their path. A 9 will not hit.
and that's I keep rolling these twos. A 1 would be fantastic. Could re-roll. Come on.
Oh man, and then second swing. Does
gonna
not
say-
beat the AC of the tree. Their bark is hardened. So they
I know
don't
you
seem
won't like. So I know you won't like this, and I spend 2 more key points and do the burning hands.
okay. So they got tech saves, a 9 and a 7. They both fail. For well, they are vulnerable. So the fire does double damage to them anyways. So they both
So-
take 20 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
And you swear you can almost hear them like squealing as you catch them in this burst of fire.
I say, sorry, trees, and I just keep running. I assume I'll probably get an attack of opportunity, but I want to use the rest of my movement.
Okay.
So I was here.
Yep.
20. And then say 20 to there.
Okay. So one of them's going to take a slam attack at you.
Goes here. Yeah.
Will 17 hit you
Well,
for 16 bludgeoning damage as the
Alright.
limb just comes swinging back behind you.
Whomping Willow got me.
Yep. Okay. Anything else for you, Skrilla?
I yell over to Jay. I'm like, I'll help you, man.
In the general direction of Jay.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I guess I wouldn't know his plan.
No.
I'm just
But you know he's
running
over
over
there.
this way.
Yeah.
So I'm like running over this way, like knowing that he's in the general area to, try to help,
All right.
if he's in trouble or anything.
That brings us to you, Zed.
Since the tree took a swipe at Skrilla, so I'm gonna attack that tree.
All right.
14.
14. You hit the tree, but its bark is hard enough that you do not actually hit it.
Okay.
Like it has bark armor.
Then I'm gonna be pissed and hit it again.
All right.
18?
And 18 is enough.
All right.
As you start to lumberjack at the tree.
15.
All right. And it is a hardy tree.
That's about it for me.
All right. You like put a foot on there as you pull your axe back out. Okay, no bonus actions for you, Zed? Or movement?
Nope.
Okay. Brings us to Jeb. Who... You know what? Jeb is going stealth, and that is it. You watch as like Jeb pulls the little hand crossbow back in and just becomes a bush. Brings us to you, Trag.
Not really in range to do much of anything. I want to. I'm going to cast as a bonus action. Okay, question. If you have 2 spells that are casting time bonus action, can you use a regular action for one and...
No, and you can't cast 2 spells in one turn.
Well, I thought if you had a bonus action at will spell, you could.
Well, yeah, you could, but you can't. It
Okay.
still counts as a bonus action, so you still have action,
Gotcha.
bonus action. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Okay.
you can't trade them up.
So I'm just going to move here. And I'm going to hold an action to cast a spell if he gets within 60 feet of me.
If a tree does?
If the elf gets within 60 feet of me.
Okay. That's it for you?
That's it for me.
Okay, big tree. It moves this far, and you're watching as like the elf is just bouncing off the tree as it's
You
stomping.
son of a bitch.
I didn't do that on purpose either. He moves 30 feet. Let me double check. Yep, 30 feet of movement. But as he's moving, you watch as like the big like arm limb scoops a rock up off the ground, and it flings the rock at Skrilla. Will a 25 hit you, Skrilla? You can. It is a
Not gonna
projectile. You can attempt to catch it
Catch it.
as a reaction.
I don't remember the last time someone attempted a projectile at me.
Yeah.
I have to see what the wording is on this.
So the momentum of the tree moving around, it didn't happen to swing the lady up in front, did it?
No, it did not. She's still dragging behind.
I don't want to catch it. I want to deflect it.
Right. Yeah, but if you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch it and fling it back.
Yeah, I'd have to spend a key point though.
Okay.
But I guess we can try it. But yeah, so I will use my action to at least deflect it and see what happens.
Yep. Go for it. The damage you have to reduce is 27 bludgeoning damage,
I can't beat that.
but you can reduce it.
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
Yep. So 12 bludgeoning damage is what you take. As you kind of do like a drop kick to knock it off course a little bit.
I stubbed my toe.
Yeah.
What was it? I'm sorry, 12?
Yeah, 12 bludgeoning you're going to take.
Okay.
As you guys watch like the rock kind of, change direction just slightly and skid off into the dirt. And Skrilla hopping up and down going, ow, 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 ow. Okay.
My toes! My toes!
Yeah. That is the tree ant's turn. Brings us to Jay.
Okay. Still stealth, right?
Yes, you are. Did she get in your range before your turn starts for you to fire?
Yes.
Okay. So before your turn starts, did you want to take your reaction on
Yes.
the tree's turn? Okay.
So I'm gonna try to shoot the chain.
Yep, with advantage.
Oh Lord.
And the chain does have an AC and an HP.
Wow.
15 as you fire it.
Advantage.
Oh, advantage. Okay, yeah. So the 25, you do hit the chain with your arrow. How much damage
Oh.
can you do? With
Is
sneak
it?
attack, yeah.
Okay, I was about to ask that.
Yep. Even though it's an item. Wow.
18.
I should take a picture of this. 18 hit points is exactly the hit points of the chain.
Nice.
So I'll take a picture of my sheet here later and put it in Discord. But so you do, like, you hit the chain and it snaps, and you watch as that elf boom, 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 down onto the ground.
Okay. I use my movement.
And now it's actually your turn.
Oh, I'm on a ruler. Damn. Boom.
Okay. So that's your
I'll
movement.
strike it.
Okay.
The reaction got me out of what you call it, right?
The reaction was you shooting the arrow, yeah.
Yes, I'm not stealth no more.
Nope.
So will a 18 hit
For
with my
the
dagger, like
tree
blade?
ant? Yes, it'll hit the tree ant.
Okay. Don't mind the sneak damage because some reason it rolls with it. So 10 damage,
Okay.
and it is, psych damage. So
Yep.
that affects it in any type of way.
Yep, I mean, you because they're your daggers, it passes through.
Mhm.
You can't physically tell if it did a lot of damage, but you think you heard it groan.
Okay. Notice that it probably didn't get phased a lot. I would like to, bonus action, hide.
Okay.
I'll just throw my cloak over and try to blend into the ground. Like,
Okay.
hopefully the tree will not fucking notice.
Steps on you.
Just tramples on by.
Natural 20. So,
Okay.
so 30.
That's right, because you have the Cloak of Elven Kind, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
He
then
gets-
yeah, you can hide like that then.
And he gets disadvantage for looking for me.
But like if you didn't have the cloak, normally you can't hide in the open like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So that's Jay's turn. And that was the beginning of round 4. So, give me a moment. Got something else to do here. As you guys also... Whoop. Okay, you see as two more elves come out of the woods behind the tree ant. And they like see you guys off in the distance. And they see their companion on the ground free from the tree. And one of them yells, "We will protect her! Stop these trees!" And one is going to run over
Oh, good. They're bad trees.
this one. This one's going to run over, grab the girl, and drag her back away from the tree ant. And the other one is going to take a bow shot at the tree ant. Actually, makes two of these. Both arrows don't manage to penetrate its hide. And the tree ant gets an attack of opportunity. And it does hit the other elf that was trying to pull the one elf away. For I forgot to see damage. Oh, it's already up here on the screen. 14 bludgeoning damage. So you watch as like that the tree like comes down on this other elf hard, and this elf barely manages to drag the girl away after it just took a ton of damage for an elf. Okay, so that brings us to Fat Gus.
Just leading the way. I guess I'll try to bite the tree from the top of Zed's head.
Familiars can't attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, 16 stealth.
Okay. Hey, he's a more convincing hat. Okay, and then the trees. Which, since they're in a berserker rage, they're just going to pound on what's before them. Sorry, Zed.
Oh,
A natural 20
Oh,
Okay.
for 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Perfect.
And then a 26 to hit for
Oh, yeah.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Perfect. I like that. It's
Yeah.
enjoyable.
You know what's actually nice with the monsters? When they crit to hit, it automatically gives me a crit number to add. I don't know why it does that. Why it won't do that for character sheets.
yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
So glad it makes our torture that much easier for you.
yeah.
Hey, I gotta deal with a lot of characters. You guys only gotta deal with one.
That's rough.
Understand.
But I only bring it up because I just think it's weird that the playable characters, it can't do that. Because like for that one attack, it said 13 damage plus crit of 7. But I don't know why they can't have the character sheets do that too.
Could be a setting we have wrong or something.
I don't know. I mean, they're still improving a lot of stuff. So now they're owned by Wizards of the Coast. So
Now they have a ton of money backing them.
yep, yeah. Now they have like infinite backing. Skrilla, you're up.
Okay, I see Zed getting whomped on, so I'm gonna run over and take a couple hacks at the. Actually, I'm gonna move here and Radiant Sunbolt this one,
All right, the top one.
the top one.
Okay.
Sorry, my laptop's going bananas here. Okay, Radiant Sunbolt.
24 will hit.
24. Damage.
4
thanks.
damage.
And
That one will hit too.
18. 4.
Another 4 damage.
4 damage. Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Yes.
And for my bonus action, I will. Not the flurry of blows. What's the other one? That's the free one. Unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So I will. I'm just gonna run up and like chop at the tree.
Okay.
My hand.
Like a
Hassan,
hi-ya.
Hassan Chop.
Chop it down with the edge of my hand. Oh, come on. Arm strike. So I'm like jumping on my one foot
Yeah.
that's still kind of hurting from before and like shaking my hand now.
As you now have a bruised toe and a bruised palm.
And unfortunately a bruised ego to go with it.
Anything else for you, Skrilla?
No, that's it.
All right, Zed, it's your go.
Okay. So I do have a question though, because I feel like I read it wrong. But for Great Weapon Master, even if I don't say I'm going to use it for, for the -5 penalty.
Okay.
So but it would still count to get me an extra attack if I knock someone to 0.
Yep. And if you crit, I think it's if you crit, you get to attack again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those still happen.
And that's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, man, I screwed up the first time then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and I forgot that it does that. So.
Yeah, I was just reading it. So okay, I'm gonna attack.
But it does use your bonus action for that extra attack.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Yep.
I'll attack the first tree that I was.
All right.
This one will be with the Great Weapon Master.
The one that Skrilla tried to chop down with his bare hands.
Yep. Okay, so 15.
15 does not hit.
Damn.
Yep. Its armor is a 16.
How about 19 then?
Yeah, 19 will hit. No Great
All
Weapons
right.
Master though.
Nope.
Okay, for 10
So
damage.
just one slashing. Yep.
Okay. I mean, it's as bloodied as a tree can look.
Sappy.
Yeah, it's sappy. Okay, is that it for you, Zed?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the bloody Sleepy Hollow tree.
All right, so back to Jeb, who isn't doing anything. Trag, you're up.
I'm going to. So, Jay did damage to this one, right? The big one?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm in. Yeah, I'm going to use Toll the Dead on it. So I need a Wiz 14 save.
How about a 22?
Okay. That's it for that.
That's a cantrip for you.
Bonus action, I'm going to. Well, it's my save is the same, whether it's a 3rd level spell or a cantrip.
Right. Well, no, I mean that cantrips don't do damage if they
Yeah.
pass. Yeah.
I'm going to use a 2nd level slot cast Healing Word at 2nd level on Zed. So 9 hit points back.
Thank you.
That's it for me.
All right.
Oh, actually, I'm going to move. But I want to stay within 60 feet. Okay, that could be plenty. I guess I will stay where I'm at and wave my arms at the big tree.
Okay. So you're gonna like wave and shout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tree!
So it's the tree ant's turn. It is looking at these two elves, and it like looks at its feet and can't seem to see where the other thing was that was underneath it. But because you're making a racket, You have its attention.
Yay! Maybe boo.
So it moves 30 feet in this direction, scooping up another rock as it moves. Jay, you get an attack of opportunity, and it has advantage because you're hiding.
Oh, here we go. All right, guys. One shot kill right here.
Do it, please.
Am I lied?
Ah!
Yeah, 14's not enough. As it moves, you're like, nya nya, and like, it doesn't penetrate its hide, so it, like, you're not hidden, but you didn't catch enough of its attention. As it continues to fling the rock at Trag. Will a 19 hit you, Trag?
Yes, it will. This is the end of Trag.
For
by a
27
big
bludgeoning
rock.
damage.
That sucks. Alright, I'm still up. I'm bloody. Wait. Yeah, I'm bloody.
Okay, as the rock, like, bounces off of you and keeps going.
Takes a chunk out of my arm.
And it kind of stops and, like, shakes and roars. It is the beginning of round 5. Jay is in the open, and it is his turn.
Okay. So, as the people just see me pop up out of nowhere after
Sorry.
they said they're going to save the queen or help.
Real quick, can I do, not to cut out, but can I do a Hellish Rebuke on that attack?
If you have the spell slot for it.
I will. Dex 14.
Okay. An 11.
Alright, so he takes 25 ice damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yep. So,
You good, you
yep.
good.
So as you're doing your thing, Jay, you see, like, frost forming on the tree.
The big tree?
Yep.
The boss tree?
Yep. You're watching his frost is forming on it.
Okay. So, after I see that the elvish lady is in comfortable hands, I should say, and they said handle the trees, I just look at them, I walk towards the boss, and I go for stabby stab.
Okay. Stabby stab it is.
26.
Woo!
26 does hit. Is that with advantage? Oh, no, you didn't hide. That's right.
No. And there's nobody around it, so it wouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah, so no sneak attack this time around.
Alright, it's gonna roll. It's 7 damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna bonus action disengage hide.
Well, you can disengage as a bonus action, but you can't also hide.
Okay, just hide. I'll lay down on the ground and blend into the
Okay.
ground.
Let's just hope he doesn't think that you're the rock to scoop up and throw.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Fastball special.
28.
All right. That's the end of Jay's turn. Brings us back to the elves. This elf is going to spend half its movement dragging her farther away. And the elf that's doing the dragging is also limping and just looks rough. This elf is going to take 2 shots at the tree. One of the shots hit. So you watch as one arrow kind of bounces off the tree, and the second arrow makes contact. And let's see, it does 7 plus 1. The arrow, when it does hit, the tree seems to not like the arrow very much. That is it for the elf's turn. Fat Gus.
Ooh. 24 stealth.
All right. Fat Gus is getting better at being a hat. And back to the trees. One is going to slam attack Skrilla for 29 to hit for 13 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then the other one is just going to slam down on Zed. 17 to hit. I think that misses.
That's a miss.
Okay, so like your armor protects you as this thing comes down on you with just, log-like limbs.
I learned my lesson.
And that brings us to Skrilla.
Okay. I am going to see my inventory real quickly. That's not going to help. I roll that. Okay. I will just keep hacking with my blade here.
All right.
The Princess Calendine's blade is piercing, if that matters.
Okay.
Six
Okay.
hits, I imagine.
Yep, but it is magical, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it counts as a magic item. Because that makes a difference,
Oh,
too.
yeah. Okay.
So, 26 hits for 7 damage.
And my second attack. 20.
Okay, that hits. For another 9.
9. Then I'm going to just dance on over here. I will spend my final 2 key points on the Burning Hand spell.
Okay. Let me go back because I added this damage to the wrong tree.
Fire
Jesus.
him up.
Why do I continue to roll 10? I think that's the only damage I've rolled for this so far. 4 times I've rolled 10 for damage for this.
Okay.
Huh.
And then they have to make a save. So the one that you were damaging, the first one, it saves. And because it got 19, the other one got a 9. So it was what, 5 damage total?
Yeah. Didn't you say that they take double?
Yes.
Because they're okay.
Yep.
So
you
10
got-
and 20.
Yep. So the one that saved, yeah, takes 10. The other one takes 20. So the one you were beating on catches fire, and you can hear it like as a falling tree, like timber, as it lays on the ground on fire. There's something in the music that keeps slurping, and I don't like it. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. Brings us to Zed.
Alrighty. So, I'm in range, like melee range of this tree here.
Okay.
No, am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just move in closer to him.
Yep. Take fat guns with you.
Yep. And I will attempt to chop this tree down.
All right.
Great weapon master on this one. Ah, shit.
Now that will not do it.
Oh. All right. Slap myself in the face a couple times. All right. Try again.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, God bless. 25. Oh.
So that's weird. So Brianna said that there's sound in the disc in the Twitch, but there's no music,
Oh, nice.
which I don't understand.
Are you sharing the browser sounds as a source or whatever?
Yep. Let's try this and see if it works different. 1 second to check some things.
And hopefully put an X on that tree.
1 second to check some things. Yeah, I think I hear the music.
Hopefully put an X on that tree.
1 second to check some things. Yeah, I think I hear the music. All right.
Echo.
Yay.
I can hear the music on the phone, so. All right, sorry. So what were you doing?
Well, I did my second attack. I was non-Great Whip Master.
Okay, for 14 damage.
Yep.
Okay, make sure I put it on the right tree this time. And all I can say is you guys should be fortunate you do have magical weapons. Because they are resistant to, like, piercing and bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
But,
All Zed knows how to do.
yep. So, yeah, so you I put it on the wrong tree again. Son of a bitch. I even checked to make sure I was doing the right one, because you're not attacking the tree ant. So that is... Okay. It is looking worse for wear.
Alright.
And that was both your attacks?
Yep.
Anything else for you, Zed?
Nope.
Okay. We're moving on to Jeb, who is still remaining immobile. Track, you're up.
All right. Is the big tree looking sappy at all?
Big tree. Yeah, a little sappy.
All right. It's probably gonna be a terrible idea, but I'm hoping Jay can get some sort of flanking bonus or whatever.
Well, you can get
Rogue
sneak
stuff.
attack as long as you're there.
I'm just gonna run up and try to stab it.
All right.
Stab it with the old rapier. I'm gonna use booming blade too.
Okay.
So, do the weapon attack. Nope.
Nope. It's not enough. But you can hear, as the rapier cuts through the air, you can hear kind of like a thundering sound. But you do not make contact.
All right. Guess that'll do it for me.
Yep. On bonus action, you can still throw inspiration around.
Yeah. Actually, I might heal myself.
Okay.
Bonus action. So I'm just thinking that I'm probably the target of this thing.
Yeah,
So
because it can't
I
see
will-
Jay.
I'm gonna do that at level 3. Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Whole 10 hit points back.
That
Thank
moves
you
us-
for rolling a 1 and a 2.
That moves us to the tree ant, who looks down at the dwarf beneath him,
And just like wave a little bit.
and while waving, a log-sized arm comes down on you for a 20 to hit,
That'll hit.
17 bludgeoning,
That'll hurt.
and another one right behind it for a 25 to hit,
Okay.
18 bludgeoning.
Okay.
As it's just
So
two mighty arms just boom, boom, trying to
I don't
pound
know
you
if you-
into the ground like a nail.
I don't know if you can see my hit points, but
Yep, one.
is that all you got?
Yeah, I didn't hear no bell.
I don't want to do this all day. That's it for me, or him, I guess. Oh wait, I got my my reaction. So I will also do a second level Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
And Jay, while you're watching this happen, you can hear Trag's bagpipes go with each hit. This
You okay
is,
over there?
No.
what kind of save is it? Dex?
Yep, DC 14 Dex.
It rolled an 11.
21 ice damage.
Do you know what's unfortunate?
Huh?
That it's ice damage.
Yeah, I was thinking that. But that's part of my thing.
Yep. Okay. As more frost is forming up around the tree and like on its arms where it made contact with you. And that brings us to the top of round 6. All right, Jay.
Well, after seeing my bagpipe buddy get humbled to the ground, I will instantly strike with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Oh no.
So the 15 just isn't enough. As you like come out from under your cloak swinging.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
What?
And I disappear.
To make it a little bit more, to make it a little bit more convincing, though, I think you should move locations. Just don't leave the tree's side. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like stay within reach, but don't stay in the same spot.
The tree got what, 10 reach, right? I'm guessing.
Actually, that's a good question. I didn't even look.
If it don't,
His slam attack? No, his slam attack only has 5 foot.
Okay, I'll move
But-
here then.
No, you were good where you're at. He counts as a square.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're good. He's three squares wide. Okay.
Well, I'll see you in bagpipe heaven.
That brings us to the elves. Well, the one elf who's trying his best. 2 more arrows come flying in, only one of which makes contact. He's not doing a lot of damage, but he's doing some damage. And you can see that the other elf seems to be tending to the first elf, the one that was hanging from the tree to begin with. Fat Gus. Time for some stealth, I think. Yep. Oh, man, look at that. He is learning. No, he got slightly worse. Never mind.
He's hiding in the armpit now.
Yep. 23 stealth for Fat Gus. Back to the trees. This one is actually going to pound on Zed. They're not super intelligent. For a natural 20.
God bless.
For you're the only one I seem to crit, by the way. For 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I had to look back and see if I was doing my hit points wrong because I was watching everyone else have more than me. So I realized, I'm like, no, I was doing it right because I have no constitution.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need an
like
item.
you moron.
you need an item like Skrilla has.
Yeah.
No, that's why I said before too. I was like, you're a fighter with like a low con, but you have high armor, so.
Yeah.
All right. And with your great weapons master, you're kind of a glass cannon.
Hey, pretty much.
All right. Skrilla, you're up. You watch like this tree is really pounding hard on Zed.
All right, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Fire a radiant sunbolt at the tree that is pounding on Zed.
Okay.
Continue.
17 hits.
All right. 8 damage.
I did it again. Hold on. I need to put these guys in the right order is what I need to do. What was it? How much damage? 8?
Yeah.
Okay. It's still standing.
Well, okay, then I'll fire at the same one again.
Yep, you hit.
15. 6 more.
All right. The tree is still hanging in there. And we
hanging, huh?
brings us to the lumberjack
Wait a
Zed.
minute.
All right.
I forgot about something.
I'm just going to do some regular attacks at this guy. 24.
That'll hit.
412 slashing.
Okay.
Um,
It's barely holding itself together.
I'll take my second swing. 21.
That'll hit.
For 11.
Hey, so you guys watch as Zed with his axe literally chops the tree down.
Hell
Like
yeah.
he's just like whap, whap, until it cuts like the base of it off and the tree goes down motionless.
Right. Had enough of these trees.
And
Well,
anything else for you, Zed?
Yes, since I haven't been using that, well, I'm going to just bypass this tree a little bit. Boop.
Okay.
And I shall throw my axe at the big guy.
For a third
For that
attack?
bonus action throw. Yeah.
For a bonus
'cause of
action throw? Oh, yeah, because you reduced
Yeah.
it. Yeah, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll
14.
miss.
Ugh,
Damn it.
As it
this
hits,
goddamn tree.
it hits and like flings off to the side, but circles around back to your hand.
I just take a knee. Fuck.
Let's see, how far away are you?
So I whisper to him, watch where you throwing that thing. As I'm in the bush around there.
Yeah, as it lands near you.
Who said that?
So on Jeb's turn, with advantage, will 13 hit you, Zed?
No.
So you hear a little go past you.
What was that? Scratching fat guts on top of my head.
That's right, he has advantage on stealth. I forgot about that. Yeah, 23. All right.
Did I could use perception? Did Jeb just shoot at Zed?
Yeah, but he did it from a stealth of... Shit, what was it? His last stealth was high. What's your passive perception? 19?
18.
18? Okay, then yeah, you would have seen that he just shot at Zed.
Okay, so I telepathically whisper to Torque, "Why your bush shooting at your own people?"
You said that to me?
Yes.
Guessing he's berserk from this dumbass tree that we can't hit. Yeah, we
That's
need to take this. We need to take this tree down. I can't let my little buddy keep doing that.
All right, Trag, you're up.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm not at 1. I'm at 7 because I forgot to keep. I always forget to use my warlock thing. When I kill somebody, I get 6 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'm just going to try to hit the tree with the sword again.
Okay.
Poke it in the butt.
Yeah. Since it's flanked, do I get advantage?
No, you do not.
What if I move here?
You still just have regular attack.
All right.
Yep. Flanking is a homebrew on Critical Role.
Okay, I'll just stay where I'm at then. All right, let's try the old booming blade. Load the attack. 17?
17 hits.
Oh, it's +1. No, never mind. That's a lie. So 17.
Yeah.
Sweet, that hits. Okay. All right, so let's do all the damage. So we have those.
Okay, so 8 so far.
We have.
And then you're putting in some psychic.
Yeah, also the booming blade damage,
Mm-hmm. Which is
D8.
D8.
2d8, I think.
Uh,
5th level melee attack deals next. Oh, that's just the dude damage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's just
It-
d8. So
yep. It's
5 for
2d8
that.
if it moves, yeah. Okay, so 5.
Yeah. And then take the bardic inspiration and the psychic blades. So 11 damage.
All right. So 24 total.
Fingers crossed.
All right. So you do like a ton of damage. You watch as the splinters fly, and some of them are frozen, but the tree ant is still standing.
I don't like you, tree ant.
As you can hear it like and roaring.
Okay. Bonus action. Healing word
Okay.
on myself. I guess. Actually, no, because that's still concentration. Shit. I'm just gonna throw a bardic inspiration. Wait, no, I already used one of those. I can't use another one, huh?
No, you can use them all in one turn.
Oh,
from what I
okay.
understand.
I'll throw a bardic inspiration on Jay.
Okay. Got that, Jay?
To
How
get
did
an
you
extra
do it? Did you
extra
just sing it
D8.
to me?
Please kill this tree. It needs
Did you
to
blow that
die.
pipe down?
Yeah.
Sad bagpipe music.
Whackity schmackity doo.
1d8. Okay.
Yeah, 1d8.
And it's now the
Oh,
tree ant's
bagpipe
turn.
Sounds sad.
So as he is singing to you and inspiring you, down comes a fist.
Miss.
22 to hit,
That hit.
15 points of damage.
I'm down.
What's such a movie way to go down?
Yeah. He's like, what was it? Lappity smackety or whatever, and it's just like bam.
Whackity schmackity.
Yeah. And it did. 10, 25 inches to Skrilla, where it takes its second slam attack for an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Now, I never used this before.
14
can't
points of
use-
bludgeoning.
14.
What was that, Treg?
As I'm taking damage, I can't use a reaction. Like, what happens first? The reaction or the damage taken?
Damage first.
Okay, so I'll be down, so I can't do it. All right.
Yep. Yeah, you're unconscious, so you can't use your reaction.
Gotcha.
So, out of curiosity, is he a big ass square that I can get a reaction for him
Yes,
moving?
you can while he's moving by.
Whackity schmackity doo.
So advantage to it. Yes,
Yep.
I'm so high. Yeah.
Yep, because you're hidden.
So I will.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
There you go. Double all of your
Nice.
dice.
Oh shit. Hopefully it double it by itself. I gotta do this shit manually.
Nope.
Nope. Okay,
Well-
so it'll be 20. Wait, what's plus
So the-
4?
Yep, so it's what, 18 on the dice?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Do I double my sneak attack too?
so 36 plus the 4. So 40 points of damage.
There you go.
Eat shit, tree.
This is for my bagpipe homie, and I start slashing at his
Yep.
tree legs.
Yep. So, with that, by the way, you can take that 14 bludgeoning damage back off of yourself, Skrilla,
Oh, okay.
because that would have happened as soon as he moved out of this space. So, Jay, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I get into a rage as I see my bagpipe homie go down. So I, with all my might, I summoned the biggest psych blade you ever seen and sliced this bitch in half.
Is it all because as I fell on the horn? It's just.
Yes. It gave me the power to increase my psych ability past this limit.
Yep. And the thought of losing your own bagpipes.
Yes. It raged me.
Yep. So he is down. As you watch as the giant tree, Skrilla, like, as that arm's coming down on you and you're like, this is the end, the whole thing just collapses in your face and just lays there.
Poke
have
it
a
with my
little-
stub toe.
Does it have the little owl like it has in the picture?
There's an owl on it?
Yeah, look at the picture on its head.
No, I didn't see that. No, there's no
Oh,
owl. Sorry.
there's owl in the picture.
I wanted to friend an owl.
So we will go back to... Oh. Wrong music. Hold up. They're like all playing. They need to stop.
Okay.
There we go.
Are we out of initiative?
Yep. We are now out of initiative order.
I go over to the damsel in distress and check on her.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check. The other two elves are quick to like approach with you.
I bet they are.
Yep.
As he's doing that, I yelled at Trag. I said, "Let's go check on Jeb."
Trag's unconscious.
Good thing I'm not a doctor. 7.
In fact, Trag needs to give me a death save.
No, womp,
Okay, 7.
womp, womp.
So
Oh
he
my
has
God.
1 fail right now.
Okay, can I go do something?
Yeah.
Help him?
Yep.
Listen, check.
You slap him around a few times.
Are you doing? Yeah. Go ahead and stabilize him with a medicine check.
You slap me and it auto crits and I die.
So Skrilla's able to stabilize Trag. Trag's still unconscious, but he's not dying. Jay goes over, and he's like more feeling the girl up than trying to actually help. And the other two elves are like, "Get back, we got this." And
Oh,
you
you
can
gonna
see
mouth
is
them up?
one of the elves is good with medicine and is actually wrapping up her bandages and gives her like a small bit of potion. And you watch Jay as like she opens her eyes and she comes to. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I guess I'm gonna. We'll go cut the hand off of that little insect guy.
Okay. While you're doing that, Jeb walks up to you, Zed, and you see like his little hand come out, and he kind of like does the little finger, like "come here."
Okay. I will follow.
All right, you gonna
And
like,
he stabs you in the eye.
yeah, yeah. He's doing it like he wants you to lean down.
Okay, then I will lean down.
Okay. And he tries to slap you in the face.
I kick him.
Give me an attack roll. Unarmed attack. You do hit him. Do unarmed damage. So you give him like a kick, and he kind of rolls off to the side a little bit. And with his little stick hands, he gives you like the double middle fingers, and he heads back to the boat.
What the hell was that for?
I'm gonna cast message to Jeb and say, "Are you all right?"
Trag, you're unconscious.
No, I thought I was stabilized.
You're stabilized, but you're still
gotcha.
unconscious. No hit points.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So I don't know any of this happened.
Nope.
That little bush could have saved you with the potion, I guess. Guess not no more.
Yep. So,
So as I was over there attempting to examine her,
yep.
do I notice anything interesting about it?
You do notice that she's dressed slightly different than the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
I had written all their names down, but I'm trying to find it. I literally just wrote these names down before we started.
I'm so done.
What's wrong?
The meme. Or what he did to Jeb.
Oh,
Discord.
I didn't even see that.
It's from Anchorman, Jack Black kicking the dog off the edge.
Oh, that is mean, man. Why
The
you do
little
that to Jeb?
arms.
He's couldn't have slapped me.
Oh,
He didn't even hit
found
either.
So, the elves are coming too, and the one who had the chain that was around her foot, like looks around. She looks at you questioningly, Jay, and then in Elvish she says something to the other two. Do you speak Elvish?
Celestial, maybe?
No, nope. You can use that in an argument. You can be like, "Hey, you're an angel. I can understand you."
There we go. Good shit. Yeah. I say that. Celestial.
And they don't understand you. So, She says something to both of them. They say something back. Then she looks at you and goes, "Thank you." And they help her to her feet. And they kind of, walking with you, kind of make their way towards Trag's area.
Oh,
Like,
okay. I'll walk
kind of like
with them.
gathering the party.
I'll walk while we walking over there. I ask, "What's y'all names? What was y'all doing?"
She is, my name is Meryl. This gentleman is Orem. And she is Ayan.
What were those names again?
Meryl, Orem, and Ayan.
As I kind of notice them walking over, I start yelling in Elvish, asking if anyone can heal. That he's stable, but he's still unconscious.
And she looks at the other two and they say something to her in Elvish and she goes, "They used our last health potion on me, unfortunately."
What did she say? Because I speak Elvish. I specifically yelled that in Elvish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she asked them,
Elven.
Do
whatever
we-
it is.
"Do we have more potions?" And the other one said, "No, that was the last." So her translation's legit.
Where the hell do you see what languages you speak? I don't remember what I took.
It's under languages on the very first page.
Yeah, it's on the main page, the left, the first column,
okay,
all the way
there
at the
it is.
bottom.
I only know Common and Dwarvish.
Yeah, I have Celestial. Who the fuck know why? But I got it.
Do you know what though, honestly, Jay? When they encountered Barkruff, Celestial would have been useful.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yep.
This is the first time having Giant or Elven has come into play for me.
He's just excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as they were talking about the potion or whatever,
Mhm.
I asked. Wait a minute, I got her name. I remember it. Hold on.
Oh.
It's Meryl, right?
Yep. You got it.
So, how did you get dangled from a tree?
Just well, because of the corruption in the heart of the forest, it's begun permeating into many of the trees, causing them to animate and enter sort of a berserker rage.
Oh,
So-
no.
When this happens and they come near the edge of the forest, we take action to hunt them down. We use hidden traps to restrain the trees, like this one, and she points at like the chains, just so that we can put them to rest. But unfortunately, this little horde of moilds interfered, and the tree got loose and started rampaging. I got caught in the trap.
Oh, see. So there's something in the forest that's causing them to go berserk. Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
And she kind of like looks at you guys questioningly. She's like, most from this area know of the Tanglebriar being a cursed forest.
I look around to my party. You know what she talking about?
It was once home to my people, and now we guard the outskirts to keep the evil within.
I see.
And they just kind of like sit down and start like resting. She goes,
When would I come unconscious? Is there anything I can do to roll against that or something?
"You have an hour, and you'll gain 1 hit point unless someone wants to
God.
feed you a potion."
I don't have any. That's why I was asking.
Don't got none. Sorry, buddy.
Let me see here.
I've been looking. I've been trying to find some, but I haven't found anything.
I don't think I have any either.
Oh,
Can I? Well, can I? Since this is a forest, and I am a wanderer.
So Jeb
I'll
does
let
come over, and he like walks over and he takes the bottle and just kind of like tosses it on Trag's chest and walks away.
Oh well,
I'm gonna mean mug him as he walks by me.
I guess Jed wants you to feed him that.
Yep, it's 44 plus 4 if one of you guys force feed him.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Watch closely.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah. So you get 13 hit points
17.
back. Yeah,
Plus
17.
4, right?
Yep. You're right. You're right. And
While he does that, I want to go over to Jeb.
okay. Question though, Skrilla, didn't you have some berries or flowers that you had picked that counted as health potions?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was stuff that you collected in the fort a couple sessions back.
Oh, maybe. Let me see if that's in my notes.
Okay.
Because, that would be helpful.
Because I believe they counted as a standard health potion, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I do remember that, but I don't have its inventory. I think I would have put that in my inventory. I wonder if it didn't save.
It's possible.
As I
I
heal,
don't have it.
I'll go back and see how many. Because I can go back and
Yeah.
watch the first video.
Very well, I could
And
have
I'll-
used it too, because
and
I've
I'll
been
see.
getting beat up pretty. I've been getting beat up pretty bad.
So I'll go back and watch the first video before next game, and we'll get that corrected.
as Trag heals, he wakes up sputtering and just no, I don't want to eat the broccoli. What? What's going on?
And you watch the Skrilla is walking away.
Turn to yell, who are you?
Urim looks at all of you and goes, "What brings all of you down the river? Or up the river, I should say."
Well, we're supposed to come to the forest and stop some sort of great evil, hero quest type stuff.
And Merle kind of snickers. She goes, "Great evil, where do you head to defeat this great evil?"
To the middle of the forest.
Does your evil have a name?
Moyle?
You say it just like that with a question mark?
Yeah.
She goes, "You seek Moiled the Green."
Is that the bad one? I can't remember.
Yeah, it is a very bad one, and he lives within the ruins of the ancient elven city.
Yep,
Sir
that's
Olu.
where we're heading.
Well, I as I'm kind of walking away, I hear this conversation. I say, "Well, good news for you. It's going to be the future Elven City."
She just looks at all of you in disbelief, and she's like, "I warn you, you seek a cursed place. It's protected by evil spirits of the forest. The forest heart is protected by strange ancient magic, older even than the dragons. And none can enter the heart, not even us elves, unless they've proven their worth to the spirits."
How did we do that?
That's a good question. If we knew best way to prove ourselves, we would have already done it. The Tanglebriar is almost a magical maze. Those who enter always seem to find their way back from whence they came.
I mean, we just took out a lot of blight. Can we just tell them we did that? We planted a big tree and it killed a bunch of blight and made things happy again.
Perhaps if you make it the rest of the way up the river, you could speak to our king.
Is there a city or town that you guys have set up?
We have a village, and it is home of our king. I don't know how best to pronounce this name, so I'll spell it for you guys. Ireldion.
Reldian.
Ireldion? That sounds good.
So do y'all need a ride to this place?
No, we still have much business to take care of in the forest. But if you continue to follow the river, we'll meet again. All the rivers in the Tanglebriar flow to the river break. And that's the home of the last king of the elves.
Well, hopefully we'll see you there.
And in Elvish, she asked them who felled the tree. And Orem tells him that it was this one and nods in your direction, Jay. And she goes, "What is your name, warrior?"
I gave her a wink, like Jay, the Magnificent.
She
I make fireworks come off behind him.
Yes. I do a pose.
Yeah, and you get a chuckle with this. And she unties like a piece. It looks like kind of like rainbow colored hair that's tied into her regular hair, and she unties it and she hands it to you.
I look at it, I take it, and I ask, "What's this?"
It's unicorn hair.
Take it and I pocket it.
And
Is this like a
consider this a
marriage
thank
thing?
you. Huh?
Like, is this like a marriage thing in y'all culture? You give me something, now we married, or is it...
She goes, "No, but it is a thank you.
Okay.
And when you do reach the River King, you can use that as proof that you've spoken to me.
Okay,
Remember my name."
I will. Moral the Gorgeous. I got you. I remember.
And she goes, she's like, "It is getting late. We're going to make camp here. You're welcome to camp with us for the night."
Hell yeah, party! Start playing the bagpipes.
Sure.
And
will.
you watch as all three elves kind of cringe.
But do
As
they
she-
cringe at
As
this?
she,
Yes.
as she says that, I say very well, and I scout to see if there's any more
Okay.
bullshittery about to happen.
Yep. So you're looking for danger?
Yes.
All right, you can give me perception, and then Skrilla, you headed over to Jep.
I want to let's say, hey, little buddy, what's going on, man?
17.
Okay. With the scout, you're pretty sure that the danger is past, and you can see like a clear path through the woods where this tree had come out of the forest. But you're confident that the danger is long past.
Okay.
So Skrilla, you ask Jeb what's going on,
Yeah.
and Jeb just kind of like, if a bush could look mad, he does, and he points at the trees that are dead.
I want to say, I understand, man, but it was a mercy.
Give me persuasion.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Those checks today.
So he just kind of like huffs and turns into a bush. And you can actually hear the huff, like he's like, and turns into a bush.
Do I see any of this going on?
No, you're,
That's it.
yeah, I was gonna say you guys are definitely more interested in what's going on with the elves right now. That was kind of going on.
Simultaneously, yeah.
Yeah. While Zed is like walking around picking through bodies.
I do. Or we like fully rest or sleep, whatever we're gonna do here.
Mhm.
I really would like to pull Jeb to the side. Ask him.
Who, Jeb?
Yes.
So before I depart, I just say, well, man, it's get it. Take the time you need. If you need anything from us, we're here. And I like kind of pat him on that like top of the bush and walk away.
Okay. So Jay, you're gonna have to roll a perception check to see if you can figure out which bush is Jeb.
Easy. Watch this natural 20 come out of nowhere.
So you're trying to figure it out. What you end up doing is picking a bush that's in the general area that you think he's at.
Okay, and I'll start doing my gang signs. Ask him, is him? Don't know. Why was you shooting arrows at your own traveler?
You get no reply.
Okay. I'm just standing in a bush.
Yep. Yeah, and you don't even know if it's him. Because unfortunately, when he goes in the bush mode, he's undistinguishable from other plant life.
Okay.
So, anything else you guys would like to do before resting for the night?
Cut the dead trees up and firewood.
Right in front of Jeb.
Hey, he
Slowly.
didn't answer me.
Yeah.
I want to. Skrilla's gonna, he's into like, new people, like curiosity mode, and he goes
Okay.
over and just starts like grilling them about like anything they can tell us about the forest that can help us. They said that they put the rampaging trees out of their misery.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of trick or anything we can use to make that easier? So I tell him, I see you see our fighting style. Can that be improved?
So as Jay's trying to figure out how to chop up a tree with psychic blades, because it does no actual physical damage.
I have regular dagger.
Do you? Okay. Well, you want to try chopping up a tree with a dagger? Go for it.
Yes.
That's up to you, man. Unless Zed wants to let you borrow a happy stick.
Oh no.
So yeah, so Skrilla asked that question, and Meryl explained. She goes, "Yeah, you take some wood off. You're cutting sticks, but Meryl explains that, well, they're cursed and they rampage. We do have a toxin that we use on our arrows to help slow them down a bit. But for the most part, is once they are caught in our trap, all we can do is end their suffering. But we only do
And
so
how
if they
do
reach
you-
the edge of the forest. So long as they stay in the Tanglebriar, they're free to roam."
Ask if they have any of the toxin that they can spare.
She is, unfortunately, what we're going to need. We have some more stops to make. She's like, "I thank you for your help, but I dare not risk us not having enough for what lies ahead."
I understand.
I want to go over and see if Jeb will talk to me.
Okay. Happy hunting. Okay. So
Nope.
again, you find a bush in the general area.
Well, I'm just gonna in the general area. I'm just gonna start talking, try to persuade him to, hey, look, buddy,
Okay.
talk to me.
Okay.
Tell me what's going on. I don't, because no one told me that he attacked or anything. I just know that he's being pouty right now, and I don't
Yep.
know what's going on.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion. Okay. So about like 10 feet behind you, you hear movement, and you turn around, and Jeb's standing there. And he points at the trees. And then he points at Jay, who is chopping one up with a knife. And you slowly see the hand crossbow coming out of the bush.
Well, what would you like us to do? We'll defer to you on this, but they were attacking us, so there wasn't much other choice that we had. It was them or us. Would you rather have us died?
And he still points at Jay, chopping up the tree that's already dead. And
Hey,
you
Jay,
watch-
can you,
wa-
can
watch
you,
as he
hold off on
loads-
that?
He loads a bolt into the hand crossbow.
Hey, Jay, can you hold off on that for a sec?
Is Jay muted?
I put the dagger away for now. My bad. I know I'm muted.
Oh, okay. You see the hand crossbow slowly go back into the bush.
Would you like us? I don't know what the normal procedure for this is. Would you like us to help bury them, or just do they return to the earth as normal? You tell us what you need, bud, and we'll take care of it.
Meryl comes up and kind of calls the bush over, and he won't approach her. Till you hear her speak. You hear her speak a language that I'm pretty sure none of you know. It's Druidic.
No.
Okay. But, so she starts speaking to the bush, and you hear Jeb answering her back.
Oh, neat. Can I cast comprehend language so I
Go
understand
ahead.
what they're saying?
Go ahead.
All right. Okay. So I should be able to understand what they
Yep.
say.
So where you pick up in the conversation is like just the tail end of kind of what she told you guys about that it's a mercy, and they only do it if they leave the confines of the cursed forest, and that they're doing the forest and the people around it, you know, a mercy in doing this. And like Jeb's answer is kind of like he never gets to see his own kind, and he kind of huffs and crawls in the boat. But he seems less angry now.
He gets to see his own kind. He sees them every day.
I think he means animated.
Yeah, and
So-
after Merle's done, she explains to like, since Skrilla, I guess you're still over nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah. She explains to you and Trag that she believes that your animated friend might be lonely.
So after that, I go back over to Jeb and I'm like, man, we're gonna clear this thing. We're gonna end the madness, and you'll be to your kind when this is all said and done.
He just kind of looks at you.
Said we're gonna really try our hardest, bud. And I ruffle his leaves a little bit and walk away.
Okay. Give me a perception check when you ruffle him. Okay. That is all.
Oh, God.
So the other
The
elves,
virtual dice hate me today.
the other elves have a nice little like campfire going, from non-animated trees. And they do call you over to the rest for the night. It is getting close to 8 o'clock. It's like 7:45. So I think this is a good
Yep.
place for us to stop with you guys getting a
Yeah.
long rest.
I'm gonna give myself that now so I don't forget.
Okay. And we will pick up in 2 weeks. If that's good with you guys.
Works for me.
Yep, let me
Yep.
double check the date. So it would be the 24th. And then at work, Jay, I'll talk to you about either your friend joining us or maybe running another game.
Okay.
And we'll figure out what we want to do. What's best for you guys. So if some of you guys hear from me asking if you want to do another game on a Sunday, don't be surprised.
Yeah, I'd probably be down.
All right. I guess we will call it a night. Hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Always.
All right.
I was
Appreciate
feeling
it.
good for once.
Yeah. Actually, you were. And Zed was actually rolling really good for a change, too, to be honest.
Yeah, except for when I wanted it to for them damn
Bad
great
pipes.
weapon masters.
Oh,
Yeah.
great weapon.
Drag performed about normal.
Yeah.
Little bit good, little bit shit.
Yep. Yeah, the monk is dealing out lots of hits, little hits. The couple good hits that Zed gets in are usually pretty mighty. So, I mean, that's how it works out.
Pretty par for the course with us.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm
All
gonna
right,
end
guys.
the stream. So,
Yep. Catch you later.
good night to anyone who's watching us.
No, you don't.
Thanks, everyone.